Akasma Baye Dionumi and Sana non Swabo, Mammy Moakwaba Biom. Embraya no Pajumedies who need 100.9. This is Ghana Montie. Yatnasi today, Thursday, July 20, 2023. And I'm sure you know we start off with our voices. And ne ahodwa yachichi ye de nube gua kwemu di amamu ansana sema ahodwa de bon krata anyone send those big stories trending on various news online portals. Ye de anonso de abremo. Enti mami mo akwaba mi din KWASI ABOAGYE. Mina mi din huchiame. Kabra ma afon so be bo be kinkan ye de bon krata no ene nsema ahodwa be cheche mu kama di amaye. So if you're ready, we start off with our voices. And ya hodwo enra mra se bedwam niama bebre sisi wo say. Ye woni ni bi ho nam sie ba bebo amamo.
If he checks his front, his leader and his deputy leader have not been seen this week. He didn't find any problem with that. Look at the number in the House today. Is it a case that you brought a bill here to solve the problems of this country? Rising cost of living, not being able to pay contractors, not being able to deal with situations that the absence of the minority did not permit you to do that. You know that at your back, many colleagues are currently out there campaigning. So the problem is yourselves. If you produce your 138 members tomorrow morning, we shall provide our 137 members tomorrow morning.
Please do service to Mother Ghana. Serve your country with patriotism. Serve your country with patriotism. Yeah, our colleagues should be patriotic a bit. Abba, why?
We cannot, as a House of Record, ignore this and proceed with business this morning when we are woefully incapable of making the minimum quorum of 91. We are not even 40 members.
For long quotes as if, but for the court judgment, we didn't know what it was. For people sitting outside, it may be news, but for us in this House, this argument has been made left and right every time. The Constitution is very clear, we know, but there's a procedure.
As Speaker, let us do the decent thing and encourage our colleague, the majority whip, to try and get his side to take government business more seriously. Because, yes, it is all of us collective responsibility. I'm here. The minority leader is here. The minority whip is here. But the onus rests on him as the majority whip to ensure that at least he has some 100 members from his side so that they can push government business moving very forward.
On that note, I'm bringing proceedings to a close and adjourn the House to tomorrow 10 o'clock in the forenoon.
Our position. The first one was the first option, and that was the beginning. In the coming days, you will see more, and that's why I'm saying all options are on the table. I will not disclose the details to you, but let's wait and see. It is now cooking.
The leaders, that if there's anything that they need to set, they have to set for to address this issue, because we cannot continue on this tangent. We cannot continue shifting blames that this person did, this person holds press conference, this person comes back, and what do we gain at the end of the day? Ghana has voted for us to do the business for them. It is for us to represent the 30 million people rightly, not to come and give excuses or give blames, and that will not support anybody in any way.
It's a very young institution. Political parties, we are young. Parliament is young. There's a tendency now to put a lot of burden on a fledgling judiciary, which is not fair. Political parties, the Electoral Commission, to make sure that elections are won at the ballot box, not in the courts. If you put political issues in front of the courts, you are weakening them. You are making them become partisan. Let them be free, because once we lose the independence of the judiciary and there's no justice in this country, there's a perception of no fairness, you and I, we are not strong enough.
What are you saying?
I want everybody who has a constitutional role to do their duty and do it fairly and justly.
Should he
look, we derive our politics from the British system. The British monarch was prevented from arresting a member of parliament. A member of parliament is the representative of the people. And in order to make a balance between the king, who had power, it was said that if an MP is doing his parliamentary duties, he cannot be arrested. So when parliament is in session, you cannot arrest a parliament, you cannot take him to anywhere. And I think it's good for us to follow that system, because you may have a dictator coming in and he doesn't like what is happening. He starts arresting MPs, parliament is not working. Everybody should do their work as they see it and do it in a just and proper manner for the good of the country, not for the good of any political party or for any individual.
You have followed the case of a man who is supposed to have renounced his Canadian citizenship. He had taken steps to do so. Unfortunately, because of the timing, it wasn't done by the time he had to contest. He eventually became an MP.
I don't know the details in judiciary. I'm saying that whatever people want to do, if they're just in, let's do it. And there are also sometimes where you let things happen because for the peace of the country, we let go. There's somebody whose people have said, this is the man we want to represent us in parliament. Why do you want to jail him? Let him go. One seat, let's win the seat at the electorate on the grounds, not in court. That's my point of view. Let everybody, the judiciary, it's a fledgling institution. Why put all this burden on them? Parliamentarian has no business to boycott parliament. And if they boycott parliament, their allowances should be taken off so that they have a responsibility that if I'm going to boycott parliament, it's for a good cause and I'm prepared to risk something. Their job is to represent their people in parliament. That's their job.
Exception to that reportage, actually. It's absolutely not true. We don't use lanyards. We use the official security forces, services to reclaim government land, if need be.
The news out there is that you said something. You're saying that you haven't said it. What did you say that they misinterpreted?
What exactly I said was that the ministry since 2012 had contracted a company called Antioch Holdings.
Thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, just on record, the number of colleagues in the chamber yesterday were 75, which fell short of the number you needed to do business. But Mr. Speaker, I was surprised yesterday that my very good friend, the majority chief whip, was making public pronouncement with the effect that the absence of myself and my colleagues was hampering business, and so many public comments, Mr. Speaker. The fact is that if he checks his front, his leader and his deputy leader have not been seen this week. He didn't find any problem with that. Look at the number in the House today. Is it the case that you brought a bill here to solve the problems of this country? Rising cost of living, not being able to pay contractors, not being able to deal with a situation that the absence of the minority did not permit you to do that. You know that at your back, many colleagues are currently out there campaigning. In fact, one person who is a key person to solve our problems today is Dr. Baumia, our vice president of the country. He's not at the office as we speak. He's campaigning somewhere. What has the absence of minority members who actually said we were not coming to work yesterday got to do with the reason why your members could not be up to the number that form quorum? So the problem is yourselves. If you produce your 138 members tomorrow morning, we shall provide our 137 members tomorrow morning. And then my colleague will use words that I know he probably didn't mean those words. We are not childish. We are bold and we are honest about it. The reason you couldn't do business yesterday was because your own members are not coming to work. In fact, you can't even count 50 members this morning. So let the world be aware, the country be aware, that the reason Parliament is not forming quorum has nothing to do with the minority members. You have 138. Where are your 138? You don't have them.
Honorable Whip,
You don't have them.
let's finish with the correction first.
So, Mr. Speaker, let it not be said anywhere in this country that the absence of the minority in Parliament has stopped this country from paying contractors, from reducing the price of petrol, from reducing poverty.
Honorable Leader, we are now correcting the votes and procedures.
We are back here now. The Vice President should also come back to his office.
Honorable Minority Whip, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. Speaker, I rise on the authority of Article 102 on a very important matter of quorum. Mr. Speaker, with your leave.
Honorable member, let's adopt the proceedings first.
We cannot even adopt the proceedings. We don't have the commencement quorum. We don't even have the quorum to commence proceedings. We don't. So may I be permitted to make my submissions? Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, with your leave, may I read Article 102? A quorum of Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, upon my last reading about 2 minutes ago, we are only 35 members. And Mr. Speaker, let me anchor the gravamen of my submission on the decision of the Supreme Court, Mr. Speaker, in the case of Justice Abdullah as Attorney General. Mr. Speaker, for purposes of determination of this matter, the first issue that confronted the Supreme Court for determination, Mr. Speaker, was the issue of quorum. And this is what the Supreme Court had to say. It says at page 18 of the judgment, unreported, Mr. Speaker, it says, the first issue presented for judicial determination concerns quorum. There are 2 separate quorum provisions that govern the business of the House. The general quorum provision is found in Article 102 of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, and the court quotes it, and it goes on like this. A quorum in Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be the 1/3 of the members of Parliament. In other words, the House to commence and proceed with ordinary business of the day, there must be in attendance at least 1/3 of the members of Parliament, apart from the person presiding. Mr. Speaker, that is the commencement quorum. Commencement quorum, you need 92.
Hold on, let me.
Mr. Speaker,
hold on.
Mr. Speaker, I am not yielding.
Honorable member, I'm saying hold on, say you are not yielding.
Hey! yiri yo. Sisi ade ne say minority for no wo ma sheda wo ma adopt two tactics for. Say enra wukuo no ena ne esi ya no pay aboboy ni bi di amamo no. Na nkomo ni nyina ne say ebnada no minority for no dom kuma no say wo mo di o ma adwin say wo mo nkomra se bi jo ma boycott. Enti de bia jachi question na wo mo member bia of the caucus no be call a court no be di nechi. Enti ebnada no wo mo anko parliament. Na enra wukuo no no wo mo hu say parliament tena ase no nipa be 75 and the call a mrashe bedwem 75 no nso no enu quorum say nipa dodo a wo mu hia ansa na wo mo betimi age atum say wo mu di omudwuma no na nipa no nso wo mu hia nipa 92 75 nti enso enna amusi yo mate nti enra no ni omo ye ne say omkotete ho say mkotete ho no omu say enenso ebem say abo afa enkofoi womo noso esan say dom kase no so womo 137 don kuma so 137 na independent candidate no ebre bia no no so ta dom kase n'echi entimi fan say odi omu nyina bom womo 138 enti enra womo tena ase no na dom kuma no ehya ase say womo raise question of quorum say speaker ni padodo na wa harum say no yansu quorum no emremu no ekire se 1/3 se o famra se bedwafo na wo mo ho ni nyina no a uchemu miensa at least emu ba ko de se wo mo tena se ansa ne ahye yedwuma no ase na ukan a uche 275 asa ahenu mu a uchemu miensa yenu ba kokora wunya e form quorum no nipa be 50 asa eduonum na wo honum sei enti yentimi nya adwuma yentimi ni adwuma enne womo nya adwuma enne that is enra asem na making akoba ne sa no na parliament womo hihye mo standing orders no ba ne sa ofa constitution no de to ho no form standing orders so standing orders ne se akoba ne se bia womo trans na nu quorum na say speaker no makwan na womo ring bell womo ba adoma womo ba adoma no be se sima be yedu omebo sa sima du se ebia obi bia wo horum se no omra no metena se no omo nhye omedwuma ase enti ebo adoma no be sima du clang 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 assembly please clang 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 assembly please sani ane esusa ekosku wo mo ye no ti assembly please na se wo ma sima du no so a violate no ba be hwe aba wo mo de ne se wo mo bo aben ayi adoma ya sima be du amanfo ama metranse still na wo mundu aye 91 ase 92 na betimi afọ quorum no enti eba na sanso di ase wenya quorum a emra ne chese parliament intimi enya adwuma wo muntimi ntinase na wo mummu asem bia ho babranti ekoba ne sa no speaker oni choice bia than to adjourn the sitting enti this is the new tactics. Don't come and say, "Oh my, so boycott to parliament." No, my court to so we say, "Dom kesi no, we come rashe bidwem." We nam we ye campaign. Nti enra no, status we use ya. We ma government business nti mi amba so.
We ma adopting new tactics. And na we dey ko. And na over kwesi anhwe ndan so abayire pa o.
And you just dom kesi no, we come parliament, you know say. Ana we chief
we around.
Well, I don't know. But which means this year no yeah honorable another president or majority chief whip. We say ultimate whip no nya at least 92 of the members and now they wey nya krabe 100.
Because once we mu nyina obi a campaign. Ebayire pass obenya sa nipa dodo.
Na nran so nim say na dom kuma no krom do so sin dom kase no. Rashe bidwem wonum.
Enti ebaya den
pass. Enti dom kase no omu na omu enfa.
Over kwesi omu ye campaign.
Omu ye campaign.
Yeah. On say sisi an obi a position hu yie. Enti wotenentena wonum a and over kwesi won say sa de we no. enka enya de pa but aye normal say every bia ye be kwa koyi the next flag bearer party ati abemu na obi e kobo ne hu agya no oba kwesi wo kai se kane mampeni John Ejekum Kufu abre so kura de hey eno ade beti ma resign wono kura de na ye west omudi omu resign ne o se ma resign me nya adwuma ne bio na we nam ha and sa time no na wan say ye ya oba kwesi wo be hu se woniema jija kakra oniema no be jija because wonim say we na nko betumi ase fe na ukopendi pafu fraud na ba na enti the same sisi ade obi akobo no ho ada
enti campaign cause enra amrahye bedwem enkomo no biom yenti etefo.
Thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, just on record, the number of colleagues in the chamber yesterday was 75, which fell short of the number you needed to do business. But Mr. Speaker, I was surprised yesterday that my very good friend, my majority chief whip, was making public pronouncement with the effect that the absence of myself and my colleagues was hampering business. And so many public comments, Mr. Speaker. The fact is that if he checks his front, his leader and his deputy leader have not been seen this week. He didn't find any problem with that. Look at the number in the House today. Is it the case that you brought a bill here to solve the problems of this country? Rising cost of living, not being able to pay contractors, not being able to deal with a situation that the absence of the minority did not permit you to do that. You know that at your back, many colleagues are currently out there campaigning. In fact, one person who is a key person to solve our problems today is Dr. Baumia, our vice president of the country. He's not at the office as we speak. He's campaigning somewhere. What has the absence of minority members who actually said we were not coming to work yesterday got to do with the reason why your members could not be up to the number that form Quorum? So the problem is yourselves. If you produce your 138 members tomorrow morning, we shall provide our 137 members tomorrow morning. And then my colleague will use words that I know he probably didn't mean those words. We are not childish. We are bold and we are honest about it. The reason you couldn't do business yesterday was because your own members are not coming to work. In fact, you can't even count 50 members this morning. So let the world be aware, the country be aware, that the reason Parliament is not forming quorum has nothing to do with the minority members. You have 138. Where are your 138? You don't have them.
Honorable Whip,
You don't have them.
let's finish with the correction first.
So, Mr. Speaker, let it not be said anywhere in this country that the absence of the minority in Parliament has stopped this country from paying contractors, from reducing the price of petrol, from reduced poverty.
Honorable Leader, we are now correcting the votes.
We are back here now. The Vice President should also come back to his office.
Honorable Minority Whip, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. Speaker, I rise on the authority of Article 102 on a very important matter of Quorum. Mr. Speaker, with your leave.
Honorable Member, let's adopt the proceedings first.
We cannot even adopt the proceedings. We don't have the commencement quorum. We don't even have the quorum to commence proceedings.
Speaker, just a young cry no nya de you bet me just a nipa no cry and do quorum no. You do 1/3 of a members to me jai Speaker, I'm not yielding mean chim out.
What's your comments?
Yeah, South Day, Rasha Begin, you know. Dafiamepo.
I was a Debbie.
Mimpne. Minchima speaker. Minchima. General James, yes, Don Kumano, Womini Bre Papa. One more, should I say yes? Young Kunia sell.
Over question to me, fancy, Kobe. I think 2 weeks, yeah. Parliamentary, Jumayano, I ask Mrs. Kakra. I say, I'm going on and off, on and off, on and off. And said that, yeah. Kako be 2 weeks.
Okay, so Yankwe, and come on, Edia Kotinana, in Nia Hudua, your mamo, Yenche, your babe call your stories trending on the various news online portals. But before, your back stories trending on the various news online portals. Kwabena, and Nibiaba, Naminim Sawatia, yes, a prophet be. Prophet be the Asemia to Jana, and some no kind of broadcast, Kwabena. Una tibro for to me church in between 2 days, my memoir in native for Nikakra.
There is somebody watching me in your house. I see a white towel with some pattern of ash. Your TV unit is like a white and a pattern of wood. You use Samsung, a curved Samsung. The Samsung was bought for you by an authority in this country. 5 days ago, you had an affair in a hotel around the Labadi area. The man gave you a white handkerchief to wipe yourself. You've not seen the handkerchief again. Your future has been swapped with $3,800. That is the amount he gave you. You are happy, but the handkerchief is worth $3 billion. He's bad. The person I'm talking to you is an authority in a firm. The logo of the company is orange. He drives a Highlander. The wife drives a Sportage. You have slept with him 11 times. 3 occasions he gave you white handkerchief. You declined in the 2, but the last one he was insistent. You used it. Try and call him. He will not pick again. He's done with you. Rush to my office tomorrow. Let me help you.
Na I did that. I'm saying CCBO native for Mutie ye. Na I see a friend Prophet Emmanuel J. Meaning for Mumubi Ham, you say Munimuno. So Prophet Emmanuel J. What you did for na Ninsemia or dear to J. Na Wakasa say Abaye bi one obi. Maybe I should shut up because oh dear. Yenti, Prophet Emmanuel J.
There is somebody watching me in your house. I see a white towel with some pattern of ash. Your TV unit is like a white and a pattern of wood. You use Samsung, a curved Samsung. The Samsung was bought for you by an authority in this country. 5 days ago, you had an affair in a hotel around the Labadi area. The man gave you a white handkerchief to wipe yourself. You've not seen the handkerchief again. Your future has been swapped with $3,800. That is the amount he gave you. You are happy, but the handkerchief is worth $3 billion. He's bad. The person I'm talking to you is an authority in a firm. The logo of the company is orange. He drives a Highlander. The wife drives a Sportage. You have slept with him 11 times. 3 occasions he gave you white handkerchief. You declined in the 2, but the last one he was insistent. You used it. Try and call him. He will not pick again. He's done with you. Rush to my office tomorrow. Let me help you.
Zamafo.
Mr. Kwesi.
So you can't say Mr. Kwesi, Mr. Aboagye.
Mr. Aboagye.
Yeah.
Mr. Aboagye.
Oti asem no.
Yeah.
So ni afefi mu no say na beka no na manfo ati prof ni afefi mu.
Obakwesi many much about.
No, but me pese o ye no say obo no tofa ni a
okay.
Unye fi.
Abusiafo ade Obakwesi boy ye. Prophet no na obo ni din.
Emmanuel J.
Na prophet ne kire se ewura bi. Nipa kro no wo tumi pa wo mayi mu. Woni wadi nsiemu baako du baako 11 times.
Woni nada.
Woni nada. 11 times. Na emu miensa kra de no wo ma handkerchief se fa paper.
Fa paper
Obakwesi yanka ni ye.
Ya bi na won kan ye ju ba ko no kra be ka so ne na da wanka na me ka fan paper no ho na se min kan ye kan mi tie.
One fan paper na se na we ya kama pa one fan cleaning ho. Na wanya mienu wanya but last one no na waje ya wade paper ye. No wase sika wade man no Obakwesi has $35,000 yana.
No, say $3,800.
$3,800.
Yeah.
And
it's like $2,000, they do $4,000.
$4,000.
Yeah. Oh, c'est ça qu'on gagne, c'est que moi, $3,000 will be about 32,000 Ghana cedis plus, and $800 will be about 9,000 Ghana cedis, almost 10,000 Ghana cedis. So roughly, it's 40,000 Ghana cedis near.
And you when you ska, and na what I say, when you
but as you can say, Papa, no $3,800 on Ubenya $3 billion.
Eddie Frim. Hey,
na $1 billion and beba bakwana beba like how?
3 says that the award swap no. Enti wo wasesa wo shebre. Wo shebre no a wasesa no. Eye sa sika no no de okura tumi no a wasesa wo shebre no no obenya no no. Enti wade ketu abeje kese kwa konye sika kese no wonsa kura bose sa nipa kro no cars ya wo mu yusu no eku yusu Highlander na Kia Sportage
ne yiri chief Sportage
ne yiri chief Sportage na papa no yusu Highlander wasesa wo shebre enti tu America wotie no abra no office na no pay na won deliver.
You see, where Mama Kaisa edisemi ana edi ya se den asemi software prophecy di what they are to do. Mama Kai she piece FM aseno. Na software you preach, software ba ko preach. Me kai pa say director Dr. say come des pa create drive. Sa papa no kra moja preach. Papa ya wo preach ya. O say circle. O preach sa o say o preach sisi e nyame ya kire no ohun se akwabi nam circle wo tu bi botom o de nisashe no botom o tu no botom abna we nyame na yi kire sofo no se obi tu bi botom o circle na hwe circle ni pa dom ye wo ho ya
ese de bia ya tu obi
amanfo aye wa de a onso hono nko ye adwuma na sofo ti radio so se obi tu no botom. Meka kosi se details ni bi ho no a difo edi tu dwa me ma na asem no oka no eye bibi ma me meka si su pia meka se media di na ko bibi ama me o yisu Samsung phone mi na anya mi yi kire no ni TV na bebe mu papa no bebi o ye adwuma company logo orange ni nyina nyame yi kire no we obi na bebo amane obi asem bi obi asem bi no obi abebo amane kwabna mafu nimi ho asem bi no abeka kire o ana se wo a we bosire mu ka asem bi a wahye da akekere mpamcho me nia me die nie odi wusu gidi a fine, but I'm just saying it and you have to allow me. Abna
over kwesi
ye
ayi I say ye document ye ne prophet for no tesia
yeah
ye din komo
yeah
na aya ye ni wo mu kaso se kwabena menya magical me ni mu hwe normally ye momo nsam a mode ba no na me bisa questions wo ho na makande ye be ye wo de makande ye wo pesa wote but the ekosu wo fie no minim
so
enti the ofa kwesi wo ka no se bia otumi bodin se abranti a ye fra wo kwabena mafo anopei wo beduma no na ukuta we na sei na mehu dia fa ho nti to America bra on say why specific but whereby I know ofa kwesi and it's time wa esase ye pemu kan say sa prophet for no ye wo genuine for ho but bebre no create problems we fie mu
so nipa no so oni oba no ada 11 times 11 times ni nyina no na nkopese wo ma emumie no opese wo ma handkerchief na de be pepe wase emumie nsa sede mienu ubogu ni etoso miensa no na wogi ye na de pepa wo ho ne yire ka wo twi Sportage ene You see, all can't send me a more be no ma jedinu.
Yeah.
And when so be one whole print. Hey, not so for a you diff.
Yeah. Of a question, and fan fast into we say, some metuana me who said me yere. If you do my ban what they hanky white to buy ya, a family they come home. And ya jamoana. Now you create unnecessary tension. Unnecessary problems.
Was you be ire? And
I will fear.
Was you be ire?
But of a question, I want the back home.
But I mean,
yes, just be specific. Say be a sume see an asu or benten, and the one will be a fan of one. And of a question, Ghana for let's be very careful about those core prophet. Of a question, you're careful, woman. Bebre wa problems ya wamu create dano me niba ko awade bebre egu because of prophet oh jiwe ko gu kuna duanim ebema na do pa jiwe fa ye say offer
media kabira anope asem we na mpese me gina so media prophet ni omu suban no gina say yes, but I'm just saying that I just want to stick to the issue.
No, media nyano kure
me nyindi o dia obeje dia fine gidi na me prophet ejuma wo ye eno emfa mu de mu na mbeso be ko prophet and a prophet this prophet that prophet Emmanuel eje asem a wo kan ugidi a ene wa wo nu nyame media me nyini enya no kure.
There's somebody watching me in your house. I see a white towel with some pattern of ash. Your TV unit is like a white.
Wow. And would there be mujidio? Hey.
And a pattern of wood. You use Samsung, a curved Samsung.
When Auntie Nami Yichireno.
They say, every crowd, again,
Samsung was bought for you by an authority in this country.
Now, I'm for motor phones which ma. In fact, a ma wa motor phones which mema. And a mema wa motor phones, cabra. The bia, yakase, but now, yakase, obi presenting food, ya mobi.
Yes.
Phone be at our mobi, obi presenting food, ya mobi.
Samsung phone.
5 days ago, you had an affair in a hotel around the Labadi area. The man gave you
yes, Labadi area. Labadi area, how do you say? You name hotels be brave, or how do you say? Labadi, how your hotels be brave, or how do you say?
white handkerchief to wipe yourself. You've not seen the handkerchief again. Your future has been swapped with $3,800. That is the amount he gave you. You are happy, but a handkerchief is worth $3 billion. He's bad. The person I'm talking to you is an authority in a firm.
Okay, so young you're bending on companies or more my pumping my penny na
over kwesi ba mamin
omo my pumping my penny na
over kwesi the martin to mamin to me man for say we are bema na hu say we yire ya start me prophet say ma wani na ho ma wani na ho say we are bema na we yire ba me prophet oh daddy say onyenya daddy call hello daddy daddy obu ni prophet kura cha ni kunu otie ni prophet kura cha ni kunu ma wani na ho
need 100.9 Ghana MONTIE dwumadi sinu aso unfortunately well you be see ni akoenim ya to aso those big stories trending on the various news online portals what so this video to prophet Emmanuel J akovara uba ko di nechi anu ye wasem me tie me nkonko di nechi wa uba ko di nechi na o su gidi na odi prophet ni ase ene ye wa wasem but things like this me I won't follow me nyini ugidi a wasem eno no me nyim fi but ni ambesa oti ase ene say me share
so twiko bata esum se don't twa no dumaja esum Ghana Montie adwumadie so.
7:18 is the time. Non so about Ponsima Edun watch Yanko enemy and Twaso and pay and yawo July need that also eduno. Those stories trending on the various news online portals and Sema e diakotene oko your internet in so pay no any do so yanimo babe chebi. So the very first one I would like to touch on says don't pay MPs who boycott Parliament. Pienim, a renowned economist, Kwame Pienim, has said that members of Parliament, MPs who boycott their parliamentary duties to protest situations they are unhappy with should not be paid their allowances. He said a lawmaker has no business boycotting Parliament.
Abusiafo papa wo ye obi a Ghana fo ye bunu pa wo ye economist ya wa bin ye ye friend Kwame Pienim onu o ka se wo trese emra sebedafo bi a wo mun sim mra sebedafie se asemi nti wonum de nti wo mun nkɔ no eni kwan se wo mu esika yedema wo mu yedema won se yetifiri wonum nsem emra sebedani de waduma ne se wobekɔ akɔtena mra sebedafie na wadi dwumade aboa wo man eni kwan se wo ka se bibi ntimi de nti ma boycott me nkɔ parliament eba sa usika kura se yedema wo no eni kwan se wo nsaka.
I didn't say government engages land guards, Chief Director of Lands Ministry. The Chief Director of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Professor Patrick Agbesin-Nyale, has refuted claims that the government engages the services of land guards to assist in reclaiming encroached government lands. The claims were made by Tamale South MP Al-Hassan Suhini, who alleged that Professor Agbesin-Nyale had confessed to entering into a contract with land guards. However, appearing before the Public Accounts Committee PAC on Wednesday, July 19, 2023, Professor Agbesin-Nyale said, quote, I take exception to that reportage. Quotation ends. And continues, I think land guards, unfortunately, is a terminology that all of us don't want to be associated with. At least we know what land guards do. They are illegal activities that operate and engage in all forms of criminal activities. I can't imagine saying government uses land guards. Quotation ends.
Abusiafo Chief Director of Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Professor Patrick Agbesin-Nyale, ena waka say wan kase aban ebo land guards for pa ema omogene nsase edemano. Na asemi tamale mrasebejeni Honorable Al-Hassan Suhini ena odi asemi tu da wachese papa no ena kansa asemi wa bra wo kopie mu ewo Public Account Committee ya da ukuada July da toso edunkron ena wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛhɔ nom ne de enya saa na no wo pa kyerɛ wo kyerɛ sɛ onim sɛ saa asɛm land guard no ɛyɛ ade bi a obi ampɛ so wɔde ne ho bɛbatabata ho esan sɛ yenim dwuma land guards fo wo mu die edwuma wo mu ye no kuretieti amra ɛna wo mu ya abɔnefo sɛm bebre enti ɔno wɔnti ndi mposo wɔbɛka sɛ bɛba na gyrim sɛ aban ɛne land guards fo na ye adwuma da bi wankasa.
Bawumia campaign denies being funded by Islamic group in Nigeria. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign team has refuted allegations that its campaign is being funded by Islamic group in Nigeria. In a statement, the Communication Directorate of the Vice President indicated that the Bawumia campaign is focused and will not be distracted by such vain untruths.
Abusiafo asemiya of akwesi eboswe His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and the campaign team di asemiya betu da wakyerɛ sɛ enya no kura da sɛ abonifuo kuo Islamic group ɛwɔ Nigeria no ana wɔn ɛboa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign no a wɔn ɛboaboa no sikam Communication Directorate ya ɛwɔ Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia so yɛ ɛna wɔde saa krate pie sɛ saa asɛm no abeto gya sɛ Islamic group foɔ ɛna ɛboa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no ɛnyɛ nokore bia anim Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team no yato wɔn adwene si post bi a obi de bɛto abɔnten ya wɔsi efiri Nigeria what na say Nigeria Islamic group bi na eboa no na sankofo ye tuturafo a wo muti abonefo sempa and what na say da bi anya nokore onim ho maache
yeah semo yeah say sadi nyina hyase akwa bi aso hye fon ena ya no wo twitwitwi for the niam akoto social media so say Dr. Baumia the campaign no Islamic group bi no man is can ode ye
yeah but over kwesi ye nibiri sampa o ana ya asem a eso pa kire se sankofo no over kwesi nso wo mma asomdwe kura ma Nigeria se abonefo sem a wo mu die na se ebeto dwa se wo mu na eboa wo campaign a over kwesi emu ahu enye asem watrasa anya asem watrasa but politicians no na saa nneɛma a ɛkɔsoe no over kwesi they should learn something from saa nneɛma wei nim sɛ ɔwiafoɔ nsa na wahwɛ wɔn nsa mo yɛ campaign a asɛm a enim because of power mo penti na mo twa ntoro to nkɔfoɔ so na mo kansɛm anim to nkɔfoɔ so nti obi amfanya desua etua onyonko ho etua duam obi ansua bibi mfirim mo yɛ campaign a asɛm anim because of political power ye penti ni ye twa ntoro asɛm ni bi wɔ hɔ a wote ɛsɛ kɔka wa no aduro.
So senior making asem ni kofa ba jina tweet bi social media na akoye se friend David Hundeyin and okotro e social media. So he says these think tanks and the lobby groups spend millions of dollars annually on local and foreign political astroturfing on a scale you cannot begin to comprehend. For example, the ACF is funding a Muslim candidate, Mahmoud Baumia, in Ghana's 2024 election. You already know why. Asemi sa abranti ekutwiti on social media. So, Kara,
Abusiafo de abranti ne kire ne se opani bi ya wo pre tumi wo Ghana ha ekura wo bodin His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na sankofo wei yenim wo mu wo wiase afa na nyina se abonefosem nko an wo mu die sankofo no na wo mo bua Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia campaign se wombeya president na ye kukurumpo ni yabasoa se wobedi president ya se munim di yabato aso enti kwan ni manim watoma yen ti ya asemu ana ehu pa because of akwasi sankofo we obia mpese wati wo mudin.
And I reckon to be a mababa se Ghana mremu no Obi onye Ghana ni ntimi mfande political. In fact, we fire the Political Parties Act 2000. That's Act 574. We more clearly I can say a non-citizen shall not directly or indirectly make a contribution or donations or loan, whether in cash or in kind, to the funds held by or for the benefit of a political party, and no political party, or a person acting for on behalf of a political party shall demand or accept a contribution, donation, or loan from a non-citizen. Onya Ghana nia obi onya Ghana ni untimi ni scam fini wonu say contribution donation bi amfa nye waman yosem
na nkan pansan kofo a wo mu ye tuturafo na wo san akwaje wo mu sika nti ehu kakra say ebasa me say me associate myself with you because yet yampo ye ni ska ya somuje yen at least ye manage na we no mu a etna ye bombo market ade ati aye bombo school ade ati aye bombo car station ade ati aye sa bombe ni abonefosem bebrebe we there be obi am person oba associate yourself with Sanko for no cry in any way, in any form, no.
So ACF no, ATF BB kakra because I just got this one here on the internet, so we just share a bit with ATF. So the ACF region Homa Ariwa Consultative Forum, ACF Nijama Ariwa Consultative Forum. So it says the Ariwa Consultative Forum is a political and cultural association of leaders in northern Nigeria formed in 2000, which has considerable influence in the political scene. Ariwa means northern in Hausa, the primary language of the region. The forum is a successor to the Northern People's Congress, which collapsed after the coup of 1966. The ACF has been associated with the Ariwa People's Congress, APC, a militant group set up to protect the interests of the Hausa Fulani people in the north. However, the forum is committed to democratic processes within the federal constitution. Now, Origin says the forum originated from a meeting held on 7th March 2000 in Kaduna at the initiative of the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Mahmudu Masido. The purpose was to establish unity of northern leaders working through elected officials to achieve progress in the Ariwa area within the democratic framework. And in the Kakao. So it goes on. I be a kakra between a chichi mama for about ACF for no idea womujina honomama.
If I could see that's why I say be a bata womubiano and ya dear a diasumujeba. A dear be a bata womuhubia ye and to qua mudeshi go. Tutuone sa bombe ne omu niam bia nyanti obia mpese obe associate himself with sa ankofo no na overkwesi omu ankasa MPP fo na ankasa nso sabi o me na bese tawo na wudi chi otu bebre no wan hwe ya kina ho na wudi betwi wanim se womu bi nso na womu ye womu ho saa mo ana mo huru montum agufi wa abonten o
tebe chimi so abasa NDC fo nso na yesa
overkwesi senti ameka saa ne se sisi ano NDC ne MPP abatuo no nyanro we ye MPP numu ankasa awon se o kai se Stephen Ntim kura abeka se de womu kasetia womu ho no womunya careful nti ase womu ema NDC for no campaign message and womu choro to said ya mu amohuru montuma agufi ewa abonten no that nkofo de beka masem wafa kwesi that nkofo de beka masem because we can na we yaka na we yaka na we yaka na we aka we atu esu ensu aka we atu esu na mu amuguso enya eye internal ade o mu ankasa na mu ya mu ade yi baako sabi nkempani se ensu na buro na so no dokono ensu na bi baba na so fu se naba Yusufu ni Salifu nyina sanka mu yefu kamu wia na mu amanti o ka we atu me so ano na Canada Japan kan o ka we atu me so na o wia ho aka se the peace day talk
reconciliation
with me wo tan tra to me so na wo wi a wan san betina manim wo be power ne de wo be sere me se me nko support na baby a wagu me hu fie akwa akoduro no wo betumi asa akwa akosa wa no ho me support
Yanko enemy so ewo hanum saying need 100.9 Ghana Montie sunu aso go stories trending on the various news online portals. Maybe a couple more. Now, yeah, see Black Sheriff arrested at airport, sent to police headquarters, says a report. Now, musician Black Sheriff has been arrested at the Kotoka International Airport on the evening of July 19, 2023. Now, according to media report, he's been moved from the airport to the police headquarters in Accra over a contractual breach involving a July 4 show that he failed to honor in Greece.
Abusiafo de abeto dani e wo mo chese Abranti a yɛfrɛ no Braxerifo ɛna wɔn akyi no wɔ Kotoka International Airport. Wɔn kyɛ sɛ nnura nnwumire ɛna apolisifoɔ ɛkye no. Na ate a wɔn kye ne nyinaa ne sɛ report aba bɛtɔ dwa a wɔn ka bie nie. Na nkɛsɛ sɛ wɔkɔbɔ show bi ɛwɔ Greece. Na wɔntumi ɛnni ne bɔhyɛ so. Ɛno na nam so a wɔn kyɛ sɛ ɛnam sɛ yɛne wo ayɛ ntease apam na wabusuo nti yɛfrɛ no contractual breach no na sɛ sɛ aposifoɔ ɛkye no nti yɛakye no
nti ɛno social media so kabra na ɛno so wodi ehimpa enyimire no ɛbɛtɔ dwa sɛ yɛakye no in fact initial na ebi kura fi sɛ ɛyɛ enubɔne ho ɛnsɛnsɛm ebi nso fi sɛ okay well ebia na okuta sike bi a ɛdɔɔso dodo ɔpɛ sɛ odi wura ɔman no because you say okwa amanoni akwabobo shows ni ade oba but now the details we are picking no che say obi a waje ni sika se nkoba akobo show e wo Greece abrochime mu ama no one continue ni pa kono say why complain nti odu airport na immigration form so no mu say kwan say wo na uji sika se oba akobo shows you say Afro Cruise Jam and not just a wombetna eposo na wo mo de shape yi no mo de na mensuo so ni the Kaka County, a coban said, when she went to me uncle, and when you park on aqua report to Enti, Wamako should wound say, if you heard the report now, I also in the bonnie who are for now, dear, at least this is the information about a black sheriff.
I almost say, so I charge $40,000, and now Umuti $20,000.
Yeah.
Well, young say, and better be
high inflation pushed 850,000 Ghanaians into poverty in 2022, World Bank report. A report released by the World Bank has revealed that high inflation rate in 2022 pushed an overwhelming 850,000 Ghanaians into poverty. The report indicated that the severe economic crisis in 2022, characterized by soaring inflation rate, had devastating consequences on food security and poverty in the country. It also disclosed that the year-on-year inflation surged from 14% to a staggering 54% between January and December, making it the highest inflation level seen since the early 2000s.
Abusuafoɔ deɛ ɔvakwasi bɔɔso wɔ yi ɛyɛ nsɛm bi a World Bank foɔ de abɛto dwa ɛyɛ report a wɔn yɛ 2022 na report a World Bank foɔ de abɛto dwa no wɔkyɛ sɛ nneɛma boa a ɛkɔɔ soro yɛ a ukuta sika bebree kura a ukɔdwa so a nneɛma ketewisie bi pɛ na wobɛtumi atɔ ɛwɔ 2022 no ɛma nkɔfoɔ kɔ ohia mu ankasa nipa bɛɛ sɛ 850,000 ɛna saa ɔhaw no de wɔn kɔ ahokyere mu paa na saa report yi ɛkyerɛ sɛ nkɔfoɔ kɔ ahohiahia na ano ɛden yɛfrɛ ne sɛ severe economic crisis ya nipa no wɔtwa ne ho baabi a ne nkyɛnkyɛn sɛ okɔdwa so a nneɛma boa den enti yɛkɔyɛ ɔhaw paa ɛde ma ɔmanfoɔ na saa asɛm yi a wɔde to dwa yi wɔkyɛ sɛ afe bi ɛkɔ afe no ayɛ a wɔn yɛ saa nhyehyɛmu yi na saa afe no from 14 ɛkɔsi bɛsɛ 54% a ɛyɛ January to December ɛno ɛkɔyɛ ɔhaw a ano ɛden paa ɛfiri 2000 wɔde ba no na yɛnhunu bi da enti wei ɛyɛ World Bank for report a wɔde aba bɛto gya a wɔkyerɛ sɛ 2022 hɔnom no deɛ ɛnyame
but sɛnea ɔmo si kyerɛkyerɛ mu ne nnuane ne inflation deɛ because minim sɛ kwabena wa follow a international news ne etiefo bi ama follow na saying baako ne sɛ I'm saying rechi Russia for asan kwa kɔbɔmmo Ukraine baby a wɔn de grains no ɛmo ne bia nneɛma wɔn aduadua wɔn de esie wɔn akɔ akɔbɔmbo hɔnom sema nnuane bebree anka wɔn de esie hɔnom a wɔn de bi bɛba Africa wɔn de bi bɛkɔ Asia ne kaka ho na wɔn akɔ akɔbɔmbo asɛsɛ ɛyɛ kyɛsɛ storage ne kaka ho nti anhwɛ yi a na che say no so no ebema enuane boa akosoro because already na nkasa no near cost Russia Ukraine foi because Ukraine honum say yenya grace fi ho papa adodo na Africa na Asia abrochime mu nyina bi ko honum say a say eno ka ho ma bi anuane boa eba soro eba fam na Russia foi in fact no omo UN Adam abem say UN Adam mo mutimi ye nhihye bia na war no sha asie kwabena omo makwan ma omutimi efa enuane ni bi de fa poso na omo de akọ ba sisi a Russia fo so o medwalai sa sisi na UN fo ni on no hey tinton tan o metwem omo hu se ship bia de yi grace bia fi Ukraine kwa omo be bombo omo be they will bomb you omo be bombo international say otimi say yesu 2022 say niam mo ayden dia na eduane bo na bi ebe san ba be ko so kramo
over kwesie sa World Bank fuoi nye wo mo IMF won na ya no wo mo the report bi betu dana
omo na ma se fufu ba o
entina
wo mienu de so ma World Bank
entina wo mu ho ya me wanwa kakra yi
adentia de no mai
onse na enum wo no is it IMF yes it's a country director say wan o de betu da se ahokere no abanye hwe na ye COVID-19 no na ye na yenso anu wo mu de report foforo no wo mu de aba no wo mu asa de report foforo de aba ntimi hu bat over kwesi wo mu report we die etinye bi ani hu se last year de ade no wokoto no ne ade beti wo be kwana no buwa peja ade beti wo be kwana no buwa na peja ade beti wo be kwana no buwa na peja nti over kwesi we die aya Ghana fo anim samu atinye ni ho last year de ayire ya pa o kai say wonso na dollar no ejani mirika edru ba bi kura na wunya dollar ni bi nto enti ayire ya pa titru pe de ba Christmas ho no over kwesi last year de ayire
well
ayire pa
need 100.9 Ghana Montie Suno Ashogwe. We probably touch on this one as our very last story. Let's get into some football news now. 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup starts today. FIFA World Cup, that's the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, WWC, the most anticipated female sporting event, kicks off today, Thursday, July 20 in Australia and New Zealand. It is the 9th edition and it is scheduled to take place from July 20 to August 20, 2023. This will be the first FIFA Women's World Cup to have more than one host nation and also the first Senior World Cup to be held across multiple confederations. Additionally, this tournament will be the first to feature the expanded format of 32 teams from the previous 24 in 2019. FIFA unanimously voted to expand the Women's World Cup from 24 to 32 teams, which will continue from the 2023 tournament onwards. The teams will compete across 64 matches at 10 different venues, making this year's tournament the biggest to date. The final match will take place on Sunday, August 20, 2023, at the Sydney Olympics Stadium in Australia. The United States are defending champions, having won the competition twice in 2015 and 2019. As kickoff approaches, here's everything that kakra yedi abrem. Come on.
Yo. Abusiafo ayi FIFA World Cup maade no. Enne na omusase enti monhya no nso se ebema ya ye busy pa. Na ye 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Ya hye nim kwanya jebo enne yawade ena omusase wo Australia ena New Zealand. Ya mai mi na omu ehostu. We de atoso enkono 9th edition na enne na omu ekiki off. We eye ma bobo akansie ya enye o mai ba ko na ehosu ya bobi wa ha ne ya bobi wa ha bobi wa ha ne ya bobi wa ha ebe fe pa na sa tournament we nso bet say 32 teams ena omu bebo na FIFA said ye wesi asese no kama no omu egusu a omu eye 64 matches. 10 different venues. And a better ja. Fana match no be so da kwesi ada August there to so di no. Sydney Olympic Stadium wa. Australia, United States, and a defending champions wa. Oma di crew we be se mi no 2015, 2019. Omuana omu eje Inti omu se ne boase enne. Ye be busy pa.
So groups in I think group A to H kakra for yane monche group A no. And just before Benemu Beche group no Ghana for him yentimi qualify so Ghana for him but group A New Zealand, Norway, Philippines, Switzerland omo group A. Group B Australia, Republic of Ireland, Nigeria and Canada omo group B. Group C Spain, Costa Rica, Zambia, Japan omo group C. Group D England, Haiti, Denmark, China, Omo Group D. Group E, USA, Vietnam for cry bobo my Nagana Montie Hanumse. Haiti ya womo kunya debia wom nansi omo am ho chire omo ekuro ya basa yi Haiti for cry womo oh we asemo. So Group E again USA, Vietnam, Netherlands, Portugal. Mampenyu abana that's all. Group F, France, Jamaica, Brazil, Panama. Group G, Sweden, South Africa, Italy, Argentina. And South Africa, when we crew upon Johannesburg, underground explosion, it was dangerous, it was serious, But Nyamin Chad, the MCS will be one say some medium the gas explosion be assassin as a pie a deep boom now she said a papa because earthquake and yasem kutwa or South Africa. One more group G, one more Sweden, one more Italy, Argentina. Group H, Germany, Morocco, Colombia, na South Africa. These are the various groups. One more ever Women's World Cup no Ghana nim and qualify. Well. So, and some way, dear, Continuous News Online Portals, Hanum say na yede esona yankoma akano yede etwaso edi amamo make out say your interviews are hodo achire abetumi amawe hu ensem na se ne si ko wagin cheche mu no su yi anopai na yede de bankrata no so emu nsem no yede bro ni eni mu nsem ni nyina yede bro empenifo so betena se kwa kobo be se no nkro honum se a yede discussion segment no so ba be kire mo adwen ebrepem na se brain bi wa bibi phone lines no so amona etiefo my friend na musu ma kire mo adwen o wodwumedie su akasima be ye dunum na no mochi abo.
And some quote to call Bata, assume said don't change the Maja, assume Ghana Montie Jumedia so, a neat.
Neat FM 100.9 Ghana Montie Suno Ashugwe Senia Oteyano, Miami Dijumedio Chami, Medin, KWASI, ABOAGYE, and a pension of Cabana phone so working kind seven. The Bonkrata, Niaso Chichi Mubiano, Kama, na Wachichi Mu Ediama. Cobra, the front pages of the newspapers, Yanko.
Abusia for Ghanaian Times, the Bocrat Nimha. What the Oracle Quatima menu, or your Minister of Fact, ya what I say, woman de start for Frobiaba, Ubet me at CHIV, ehia mposa obekọ hospital Supreme Court for and woman
Hey, Michelle, HIV asemi a working. I think one of the story me who yeah, see nipa 46 ana. 46 I say nipa see 46 every day bia nipa womunya yeah test positive. HIV. Ade.
Ade o mu nse den suro. Ade o mu mfa na nya hwe kura. Don't say.
Is insufin bia timi dumja.
Well, I had to say somebody wo boba na ehu. Onya bedrupe enne. O say asan kra beto jase yesi coronavirus wasaba. Banfa obia.
I'm coming to mess up around mama to aso de bon krata ni nimu nsem na no brief one a member of the MPP and so campaigner ma Dr. Baumia say waje mo so no de Dr. Baumia so betimi two franca the mama yoko MPP na da say mo akwa baba ni TFM so anpe
oh major so
na enyema mo ti say there
na nkopon na do marakwa
campaign so at say minim say ba kwa ba bebom working came be say Islamic group be so mo fan Dr. Baumia
come here na masala can for kasa bi say edu ebi na ntokwa from obia na to oni akika ani obi kwa na ntokwa no ohunsu a o so ha no ka o so no ka anya adia ya preso won ntokwa ben ntokwa na from no nti na o ya akika Islamic group bi omo finance Dr. Baumia Islamic group yeah sani ya kan tell you omukwana omuhinya mwa financial omukwana ehinya mwa eye groups a omu tete na omuhinya mwa nezi se na omukwa anya owa na dia koma obi no when kwana recognize no kwana no when na be accommodate no tinyama do wotia osio insekuru as usual ntokofumwa na to nya kika but Baumia the campaign adofo aboafo people like me to petru medical miam bottomska now you kumasi obete na se me basunan I spent a night at the hotel at my own expense the Kobe at my own expense Japan at my own expense Vuvuzoya for now mobo nyina mi bi mom at my own expense me pe se omra eti katra be se don't pass some for being can I discuss it
okay
in debate
okay
na kwa I go back over see ya interrogate
so but yakọ enimi yanhwe ene entia yenya ne chese meeting kase bi bekoso nyina fa yanhyehe a wo de be sa super delegate conference na enchechemu no bi a abeto enu bi se okay ohwa so far nipa be ye du a wo akọ pre sa frankatufo dibrei ase okay well ade no yenko to bia baako da bi nyantia bi so o manpanyin su gire mo so da bi yento ewo regions ni nyina ne ka ho saa ne ekoba nyina ne saa nhyiemu ebekọ so ne mpanifo meeting on bayi ene ni atotodwe de na obetimi aka fa de na onim nana
me no beka bia no pe na me madwene
no kre
nti enchese me madwene chene bia but like I said me obi a metaking kampa na metaye etipa so maka da bia me nyaka say a party to say MPP na NDC under no circumstances wasoro say esa mo to aba mo nyina mo kwehia BDV MPP yɛkɔtɔ bi wɔ Accra Ohinjan Park in July last year. And maybe yɛkɔtɔ bi wɔ Kofodia. Yɛsan kɔ Tamale. Wiase economy. Wiase economy. Yɛwɔ mpasua. Constituency. Abena. There's some prenuan. You have a 2 flag bearer. You have to know constituency. And I've been saying that is the best practice. You have to constituency about. You have to know constituency. Let me tell you, you have 2 regional elections. I say your man constituency be a to. You have 2 national. I say you have 2 constituency be a. Sabi. 2023. Yes, baby, I agree. Now, a party is a MPP. Mona mama ye UG. Now, be you national officers. This is a free. No free bunkuru yo. No free sampa. No free pada. Hamile. Elubu. Aflao. Keta. No money have a shankan. Ah, now, sabi. And the minister ni person son. Apparently, after so you about this young can I Obi on the Hanaka, Obi on the Webiani, Obi on the year, Pianas a Colafia Bintia, Nantania 2023. NDC, a formidable party like NDC. Not 2022 and not 23. Ukoyu national officers. No matter I've done that before. You're man, I am West. We've been keeping ourselves as Africans.
But Nana, I mean, Omo Kasebia your origins, no. Almost a raise more a be on person a talk back on said. Say a 2 be a back cost, Sikambe say, ban money at the Adinina, no, Abia, and no, a sobeti. Bow your origin, you need security for all these regions. Kaibe kumbiam baby am betuno near Kahuni Nanti and no be my car costro. So to save cost near Kahono. And no argument to assume.
No. Who's the Oko Sabit form UPS carry?
Yeah.
Oko Sabit UPS carry. Sassican. It is the responsibility of the party, sir, or the best arrangement in England. Everybody put the brain and cost.
Niapesa Chinese said. Sab a point no more reason. Ya Jessica, you see the best I say, and young arrangement and cost.
Yeah, and this arrangement in Abayam. I call aspirant, a free bottom. Because other submitting a form, woman in Jersey can be 50,000. It is a 50,000. Nothing you could do 500,000. So 500,000. It is the responsibility of the party to use that money. As I say, often constituencies here are mobile starting. Obi obaka for form bia or cosometia, obetieska. So you don't tell the aspirant and say, "Oh no, I said you go chicken free in the bottom." Your regional elections, your national elections. Aspirants now be or cosometia forms biano. Otieska. Says can be na say. Would the allowance is some process for? Would the allowance some easy? That is what we should do the money. And to about say yes, and co share or Santa Bia. Not as say, or no answer for so, or some about Nadia. We are not being fair to ourselves. We are not being fair to our party. We are not helping to chart the path of democracy and constitutionalism. We are not helping to check the path of democracy and constitutionalism. Okay, police station executives, constituency executives, police station executives, constituency executives. You have a trouble there. What a winner, Munko Kumasi. Now, okay, MPP call as a no for reasons I may be no more. Even so, inform me now, Mukoina. Omko Jumadi any free. Constituency and the regional executives from them. Say no crew, and no crew, and so they are some fofo. But you know, we must accept the fact. Say you are by elections or baby. And then P and I have more than regional or national officers. My young from my constituency and regional executives. Because you free kind, you have a common. You are there to say your party, your polling station, they are your coordinators, your constituency executive. I don't think I hear quite. You're soro. You're quite a woman, say, no woman in your human. Mammy, you're quite. You're quite in some free woman. No, yes, sir, because we don't respect the grassroots. So respect the grassroots. May I say a bit to we are flag bearer. So Doma central Doma Nku. And Doma is when fear. Because
but Ebin so said Muna mo converge at one place. Depends and foster unity in Kabum, a man Kabum, any near Kahon.
I
don't know, so count the almost more council.
Yeah. So I say I'm converging at one place now, a better foster unity. Maybe a congress be, I am crying Kotuaba. Now I am back in July 2022. They are best starting in Nundu. You're starting a couple by Donko. What do you hear about that?
Debbie.
Constituency region be a better hotel, Beche. Sebabe and Benhube. If you was Kahono, Wokobi, Kota Olondu, about doing you look at any Panaba. Do we? And sure say, a young man Kabi Mami Kabi and Conan. Debbie Amikasa, NDC party, at Debakwan. When we yama at Toma Kuma so pass, when we say, card bearing member be a bit matoba in 2016. It was a very good exercise. And here, there and the catcher say, do a yeah. I'm on your coin and shamo. But the timing, no, you're wrong. Timing, no, and you're wrong. MP party, it is a MPP, we pay steppers. None else say yet to about. Near see what my work, go central. We know we know me about resource. It is a man, can be mommy, can be a year. Me, my cousin, look. Say, you know, when you come, young NDC style in 2016, both MPP and NDC by the next 10 years. Obi a break. Monetization, why you can monetization in politics in politics. How can we be? This is the process,
this proposition said, Yanto Abano Biaba Kono dear, and Yadia Bebua, Womunya no Montono regions. That's your position.
What man can be near Juma? And one my platinum can call near Juma. And one my platinum can call near Juma. I France me man can who said. Omunka who said. So guys are call no Accra. And I say Kumasia, and I say him. Ubonse hotel a mobile no region be a Benya hotel. I get channel park. No one knows him, and I will nipa one concord shiaba. One China mechanic.
Yeah, but Nana Mimuso, Sasam ye da bontin. And Nusuni nemu, Diana Watu, Diana on him, say, aspirants in Bay Moon Crew, dear, almost yes, Adiana Yantuno, regions. Or Mampini, and I'm say, Wape, a yabako, or is it the other way run? The other way run. 10% and 2 centralized positions, say, be I am be back on and 2, but on Mampini, upper regions, no.
Na sabiu Mr. Mekan atiefo me dia ne die mawo pamacho enka ne mampanyine kan krade wo de yem fam to sabiu o mampanyine ne nyina yenya se party fo ne mampanyine kan ne kwanso ne mampanyine kan ne kwanso hwe yo MPP
but you know majority carries the vote anambwa
majority carries the vote na Mr. Mekan na the majority make an sabi kafrache. More party no. Man can.
But essence of a year democracy and yes sanity.
Now, look at the democracy now. Are you saying the majority is always right?
But
are you saying that majority is always right?
That's not the argument, Nana.
No, that is what you are trying to say. The fact is that Nipano, the person, young Konya centralized. No, that idea and what? About 2 years, now you can share baby, and yet, and what? My general secretary, deputy general secretary,
Omwa umetua 350,000 Ghana cedis. No almost say. Adia ni a penny saying. And also,
what you 350,000? What is that?
So I'm no much is gone.
I don't a penny say. And you catch us and can get a penny but and then can uncle forms. Also, I want to know the accord. You cannot detect to the neck and then the national council. You can listen to the neck and national council. You can express your views, but you cannot detect to the neck and the national council.
At the end of the day, no, there ain't any say be a neck or decision where saying you no.
Oh, Mr. Nakika, so Munko share centralized place in Twaba, and I am a yapa. Maybe not the whole. Maybe not the whole. Uni. The Quran wonder. Or more. I can't say you have start here to a basis. I can't say, maybe never the Brihana. When we met in Kumasi in 2021 December, we had a general consensus now. I think a constitution, ya man, they say, can't remember Pia, which me to Abanbi, send me NDC for can. Nana, I think I be searching where you're buying. Make up quickly, or my son. But woman fanasa. So it means that young start to know the one you the person. Say a month for beginner often constituencies. Say a month for beginner certain constituencies. So what you say my cost okay, say my cost what? We are here want to move copy. Now man some year no Ghana. Yeah, I'm a speaker from who can speak of Parliamentary or say monetization? Who can assume or say monetization? Monetization, you better get to me a castle. So you're putting your NDC Quorum 2016. No time and also you're showing your young come on. You also see we should think of the future of this country. MPP and this you. Okay.
All right. Nana, medasi anapenya mi shapa.
Leso medasi.
Nana obribwahin MPP ni wono de osiwa diejine mo campaign ama Dr. Bamiano pay eno oni edi nkomo entia yenya ehye ene National Executive Council amanyiko MPP be crunch meeting ni nyina tichu say ni amanfo hwe ni ma ne se super delegate conference ebe koso ewo ye mantema hodo edunsia no anase wombeto ewo faako eno ene ade tissue amanfo hwe nim se bia ebeko yento aso
ensem ko twiko bata esum se dontwe no dumaja esum Ghana muntie dwumadie so eye neat
abremwe na mintio kaka
abusia for the bokata na mikura mu aye the bokata Ghanaian Times na mewie Ghana Immigration Service recruit no oma pass out enipa 1,341 and a pass out ewo asimfusu na delegate the bokata nanim ha His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Sambia and Kofua Katono so any de na wo mo tratre ewo social media subia etre say aboniyefo kuo bi na eboa ne campaign no Vice President tese enya nokure enti saasam no moti amomongu na wo sa ka kire ne supporters nyina say se obi didi ono Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia temu a mema nipa kro enso so sa nkofo no so sabi ya wo sebe kumu aboa osono a untutu mirika so okusie so nkobu nem omunya focus omunya campaign omunto Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na obi a obedidi atam de omumfa sa nsem ni nyina ento enchen kanema mpani John Ajakum Kofo metiasio miwuye NDC amanyoko ne mrasebe jafie di hide and seek jeti question asem ne yebedi ne debia maame no a wode LGBTQI+ for court no yabatu egu Mercy ne first training keke ne training first one keka wo ko park yakoye training media house we cover aye 200 media and a cover Mercy ni training.
Midasi na kora mamini san komo we na memra ye ni ura ya aboagye Samoa director of communication ura Alantramantin campaign team no ye ni komo kakra reason why da simu akwa baba ni TFM so anope.
Yeah.
So ye nya ntia se ne crunch meeting bro ni kan e be kof so teach you same teach you man for APP emma hwe ni nyina gina se super delegate conference year 2 of Fakun ana year 2 origins mimusa around team ana Alan Chamantin hifa na mugina mo pe no say be 2 of Fakun ana say be 2 of Mantema hodo no
nipedu pre di breno e munku yento no Fakun e di ntini yento no Fakun enso so wo so se nipa apembe o mu rapimpo ahankono ye bebo mwano na obi enya kwan na omadi nkomu na ehwo sike yesikasem ene sebe kutokani ye wo bia no abafom eninti ye dwene mu da ho fan se na wose yeto no fa akon yetimi akofa nipa pim infia 6000 abaye national election fa akon yentimi fa nipa ahanko 900 MLA special congress no kra no enye nupo ne yedi nipa no obidi yanim kan no eno no de yedi semkwa emfaso bia obinya fi mu an se yedi ko se nipa no ansa na yakotoa dwumadi mi so November nti ade ne yebesi yedi how bi eto yebuso se ya chichirim na emuka ukuchimi ti akot se sa ko nanti ehunina isika aspiransika kuna nkasaka enye it doesn't speak well of the image of the party.
I see.
Enye
so nipa nkron se ne awtwem de na chese ora Alantramantin ka ho wo ka ho bi no ene ahefo a omo yesa nipa nkron ena usi de hu se nipa
edunu ba ko pe ne nka ho
oni hwan
petition on the core national edunu nyina atwe petition on the core national no ba ko pe na ansai eye bedi echi na ansai
wani bedi echi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
ai
okay
okay na ansai nti ya fa ne se so ansai dia yentin na no se na liji ho se be ka bo mudia na se ono ofo aso se yankwe no yankwachi yankwaye
wa ma reason tia mo de krata ne chere ne so okay well ade a mo pese mo yeni eno no
me bracho krata se me nyeme na me ye ho adwuma me nim die sia akoto party mpanyi
pacho wanu ye we die pacho we because one na wo kan same way and we no ensa se wo na wo ye ho adwuma ansa na wetimi ama sa emuaye pacho bebre ni die ora baba ya Samoa asema mi busa ne se nia anu ya na ode ma no na am se anu di adabra ka because ense se we so mase no so mase busa ne se usi dan mo de krata ne de kire no ena ebia wose o media men sign ana nkwa kan nsa de na onim fa ho
krata na mahu no ni din wo so ni signature ni so dana metimi aka
okay enti position is monto no Fakun butai ana adekroti trientie bia wo mo a nipa nkunu a wo mo sign no a wo mo pese bia ye to Fakun se ebeboa ema bia nka sika ebekom ye o mantama hodo na etimi abafa meboa
e kan ho pa enu kran di kan kase sika sem ananti sem ni ikuna nkasa ni monyam sem every say we no enya dia ena mi gina so di eyi mi pa no okodi anim no atwede bi a yɛ frɔtra ne akɔyɛ nim ntiare na apɛ sɛ wode haw kɛseɛ ɛto yɛ nyinaa yɛ so ekuo no so wokɔkyekyem na wakɔyɛ no baabi aseɛfoɔ no ɛne nyɛ ho saa o
I see bimbu south say we
okuo no mo ne nyɛ ho saa
na sisia na obribo ahemfi ahoma no so na ne ni di nkomo MPP ni ono so se ono de campaign ma Dr. Bamia na asem ne se sa eka issue no kra sikasem a mumu bi mu raise no odwene ho ti ase enye ye san se sika na party ne je no it takes care of all these expenses inti sample yaka so monto oye mantem ahodo na the money has been provided for by aspirants you metueti says kan nyina
na aspirants do no obetua ye ho ka ye kofa agents akɔhwɛ so ye be kwa akɔchini 16 regions no akɔfɛ delegates no makasa no wan ne betua ka party ne betua ka na emu kutokra ne kwa so nsɛm ɛno akyi no entie wo ho sɛ bi enipa 24 kɔto aba ɛwɔ baabi a ɛdeɛ ne kyɛ sɛ saa nipa 24 ɔmo so nti sɛ bɛyɛ a yɛ nyinaa yɛ ne faako yɛsi sɛ yɛ baako agent no obiara fa agent baako ekuo na nkasa nhyehyɛ na kɔgyina faako ne yɛ nyinaa yɛboa tɔ yɛyɛm sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so biara no obiara de n'adwene ne n'akoma ɛna ɛyɛ deɛ ɔpɛ na biara de din.
Enti at the end of the day meeting mo hwɛ nim sɛ ɛna hwe bebe afia nsɛmpanifo timi tena so yɛ meeting a ɛnkɔpe manyuri ana ɔbɛ meeting na wie no decision no ɛnkɔ sɛ yɛnto wɔ faako meboa
decision no kɔ sɛ yɛnto no faako ɛnyɛ sɛ party na nkasa na ni mo nyam bɛkɔ fam biara ni ho ɛkyɛ sɛ party ebetumi akɔhyia akɔfa adwen sɛ yɛnkɔkyekyɛ saa aba wɔ mu ɛnkɔto no mbia dunsia ɛnsɛ mfata ɛmma party no ɛnim mo nyam wɔ ma yi mu ha no ɛnyina yɛwɔ aban mu yɛwɔ asɛdeɛ sɛ yɛbɛkyerɛ man ne sɛ yɛgyina yɛn aso yɛni da hɔ ne yɛyɛ deɛ yɛyɛ no yɛkɔtena hɔ party mpanyinfoɔ kɔtena hɔ ɛkɔfoa so sɛ yɛnkɔkyekyɛ mu yɛnyɛ saa deɛ wɔ ya ɛyɛ niwu ɛmmoa yɛn ɛmmua ku na nkasa ne monyam yɛyi sikasɛm no to nkyɛn koraa pa ɛnyɛ sika nko a ɛna yɛ adeɛ ɛyɛ haw sɛbi ɛku na nkasa ne monyam ɛsɛ sɛ haw bɛn ne wɔ mu ɛhaw bɛn ne wɔ hɔ sɛ wobɛkɔ akɔfa nipa 900 aba faako abɛyɛ adwuma abere a wɔtumi afa nipa 6,000 pɛ ɛhaw bɛn ne wɔ mu ɛne yɛ mfasoɔ na wobɛnya sɛ delegates 24 obudi easy that's why easy akɔyɛ western of now waswa easy akɔ bono delegates 41 now waswa we makɔ delegates 80 mfasoɔ bɛn ne wɔ so
ɛnokra ne ebi kan mi musa wadwenkyerɛ on sɛ sasundwe bɛba party mu a ne nyina bɛgyina na meeting ne decision panifo bɛteki saa na so hunu sɛ ne a wokan
mfolo sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ mpanyinfoɔ no etie deɛ fɔmfoɔ no ɛka ɛfɔmfoɔ no pɛ biribi a ɛyɛ motɔn a muda hɔ fɛfɛɛfɛ ɛfɔmfoɔ no mpɛ biribi a ɛyɛ nwan a nteaseɛ ɛnimu ɛfɔmfoɔ no grassrootsfoɔ no akuo no yɛ ɔmo dea no wɔn mo twɛn ato aba no November wɔn mpɛ deɛ wɔ mu nan biara ɛsɛ bi ebinom ne nam aseɛ ɛkyikyi binom nsa nom ne adeade ɛno wɔn ani nye ho nti adeɛ no deɛ obiara wɔ ahoɔden a ɔpɛ adeɛ no deɛ ɛyɛ nimu adi a ɛnya sɛ ɔde ahoɔden bi ɛbɛkyikyi obiara nsa ne nyinaa ɛkɔ so yɛate aboro so na ɛnyɛ adwuma sɛ ɔde nipa aduonu 20 bɛkɔ akɔtena baabi wɔhunahuna wɔn sɛ wɔanyɛ bi mepɛ ama me a mɛyɛ osi anaa mɛyɛ osi ne yɛbɛto aba bɛbi na asomasi mu anto ama asomasi mu deɛ yɛhu baabi ɔm te faeɛ ne akɔmiamia wɔ mo ɛnyɛ adwuma
ukoi mi musa sɛ mo of all time boa oti
yɛwɔ oti
na so far no te sɛn mo bɛwie da bɛn ɔhɔnom no
nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛwie kyina
okay and me amakɔ no sɛ na teɛ sɛ yɛ a yɛni nie kyerɛtiefo a mutie deɛ na bɛtumi aka fa ho ɛyɛ adeɛ a
party ɔmo po obi obɛdi ɛkuo yi kan na nado ayɛ adwuma paa ne bere aso ɔkɔ ɔmo po obi foforɔ a obɛdi kuo no kan our best kuno, our bishop kuno so, me dia kunkunim pimu, me at 2 minutes. Delegates of grassroots for not yes. A buying such a film or film or MYN. Every move in 2 points. And the true same film what you are back. Last year, I said, not by one. I was saying, it's me, you be Ghana for Bettina 2, no mommy at 2 minutes. Now, grassroots in a lunch and and now the qua Ghana for Betuabamano. The year could be a Sano Mokachre. And was even ye. Ye quine swa, or dear one more din bia, or Messena hoarding, Nayan Queen, Pepe torting. Since Mia and then such thing bia badi with more grassroots every year being biaka.
Okay. All right. If that's it, now I wish you guys well. And so, toy campaign, come on. That's Yabuabia Samoa, Director of Communications, my oral and chamantain campaign, and pay anyone near Dikakra, need 100.9 Ghana Muntie so, no asugo yanko, yantoaso, enche, Majin channel, making kind being so, Ediaman, more comments no, abai, temu papa, 19 minutes after 8. Kora? Thank you.
Abusuafo abrantie woye Kumasi Asante Kotoko na oye omo strike woni go hyese mediama soccer club nso ganya club madawroma club mediama soccer club ya frano Kabiru Moro womu ye training ya na utahwe ye yemfa no nko St Dominic Hospital when I pronounce on the dead. This year of a question meaning say training we are na yo. Say 1 year training and yo. Ya see Antonin to Yapum. Now where crowd would you not park in po ye training Bobo no chashi ya. What one and animal once here day.
Mamin couldn't come on openi bakwa wano so ejinemu or press obetu franka de amama nyuko New Patriotic Party Rakwabna AJ Japan. Ewa men so yene no nin komo kakra reje Japan da se mu akwa baba Nit FM so anu pay na employment se ni ama akosa ndie nyanko bia bia cost ya dasi so anu pay dia say teach you ne meeting ayenya ntie se be koso National Executive Council na ni say party ma wo mutie ni awon pese mu hu an se Super Delegate Congress ya womo party ba bekoi nipa beye ahankunu yi ya ade a ye beba mo ato aba ni nyina ba no mantem ahodo ana womo kwa kohia fa ko no mo ato aba no ntie so enya ne se eye petition bi ko so na em se wanso na unsa hyase bi petition ni edikan diane butaye krata diane titu na mode ma party no se mo pese wo mo yema mo no
yo mini amedasi member akonya ya jama bia tia wati kunyina bebia obutibia nyako kuise bia ba nincha yense sang odi ye akaka all of a sudden since last week I don't know it could be even important aji who my cry to be candidate they are both to be yeah could be there be and me as a former General Secretary, you are a member of National Executive and National Council. In 3 months ago, you become National Council, and I'm a board as far as Naman. Back at 9, I indicated the Omopeso Bay. Me share that from the activity.
Oh, umanumu na ye chuchiri. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Na emu ye chuchiri. Yentio.
Politics and not an electoral process here. Biano, yes, she said a boy and a dear boy. Because if you're gonna have a Bacosema, The exception of 1992, no one had call 1996. The be Pichman, Aboa, the Ronibeka incremental progress. The Kakaka. Now, also the 2014. The Uyano at the regional arena was a Spanish and no Emma. Tell me by Bonting at the room, Nicola Cassette. Yet the fear of one more cry 2 months. And to you now, if you say the panel knows less than 900 members. And virtually around the country, almost every polling station exceeds it. It decries 1,005. If we can set up one polling station in the middle belt of this country, now, when we free a straw, when we free a one in good time. Now, I'm going to at home about now, yakai. And no, so that will ensure that the exact polling area will take. What we're talking about election will be quite as a year can I say an answer I am saying. And I've received 12 telephone calls from chairmen of various constituencies around the country. Okay, you can say. So 1,500 they all assembled at one location. And yes, yeah, they are a person, yeah, the two party name. Now, the elections committee, no, any year. Also, in a national election, so we have a party advisory committee and electoral commission. Where they are fun and say, I have a particular year. Yeah, stakeholders. No, you have to say a change inclusive nomination. Inclusive nomination. Every party, I'm acquainted in the party. Young on crime woman. Let us afraid that we are the stakeholders. My party. Second issue, I think I can want them. The intention of the special electoral college. And okay, constitution, it talks about special electoral college. I don't think that the original intention was that the college is in region. Because a command, the people say, you also want not almost also. You have about 27 delegates voting at the polling station. You have about 28 voting at the polling station. The same applies to OT and in Northeast nominality because there are only 6 constituencies. Only 6 chairmen are voting. Now the 17 regional executives become one. Let's just more LWR. So it is better to be organized at one central location in the country. Yes, against actually in the middle belt. The visit the team and say, I want 15 here. Will be a bit of one time. Get me to about another. It will help, not be cost. The second one was this electoral college. Nigeria did pan and said, almost Estonia, so not Akaya, so
yeah.
That is the object of this constitutional provision. It was not intended, say, about you any so
yeah,
and the said the framers of the constitution and I hear MP for Nigeria to say in Nipa 900 and the Bessimu actually the Nipa 200,000 ever to answer. Yes, this is just a first stage to reduce the number to 5 because 17 now. Na many have granted that time with them. No, make up on. Nipa please who then had also in high in 2008. And to say, stand here, dear, it didn't want to be in a say. And the end of the unit committee election. And I said, the air party, maybe a Nipa 8 and 10. And the buyer said, open now 2 notice of phone, so a cracker and so on. What you soon get a sound won't pay. We will top 3. You really are telling you, later of this, to a torso, not first on the positions now. It's a these were the two things. The third one was said, the validation of the register. And can register no there. Can there are two national elections and one every three form every regional elections may identify. Here elected as the party is regional secretary. And you validate that. You go back and say, look, most through the register and here no objection, but you are not instruction as national council may will be free one. It should not be replaced. So this is an appointment at the regional level, another at constituency level, no a free polling station. For the purposes of this, it's a time in there. And yet they will replace this idea because the embassy will be the and it is that validation. You have to say, and said this. Now, candidates need to say, no, national election, electoral commission. So, public exhibition of the register. Yeah, the political party. And the public more party office in each of the constituencies. Now, and who said the polling station will have the war. No, be a new. And Korean and executive said them no on my side. I think these were the three issues we were discussed. Now, who did I say? Yes, up and them for focus in gang. They are very derogatory word. I say would be uniform. Yes, car at the sending messages at the command of including now only penny only man penny appetite. See, only penny more. It is only penny more thing it and one. I said, or the better about it. It is not true. Say, I have here, but I did vice president. You born a man, yes, I say, to do my dinner queen. Or also my dream at the same. Or not say, my dream sent me a text message back. But I think respectfully, many academics, and I have watched the president. It means me, in fact, maybe the other man and then trouble. Nemo me catch the mini animal said. Just please, first of all, they are not assigned. It's the common party. So, I said, it's to anyone, and I tell my custom you have one more for the
Auntie, I quit.
Yeah, pen say. Yen to a ban of fact. Nipani 900 say. Saying now will be so that to be properly monitored. Because there are a lot of rumors. Radio so I spread the rumors. Then they won't be American.
Okay.
But my general secretary. So I know how these elections are organized. And it is important that at a point in time, the general secretary also be the command, the director of elections or electoral commission. So what they will say to especially more so. Some electoral chairmen campaign managers for the public. And we won't even get out there about the control region or no less. So we are not area campaign everything about Montier. You don't do that. Oh. And to name a time, yes, we now come out, director of elections. And the album, you just meeting here, as a validated album. We are segregated because there are 275 constituency chairmen, common network, 272 regional executives, 137 members of parliament. The party in Burma, Union Chairman, so they wanted to because of Boyle Parliament. Now I call regional representatives on the National Council. So, and 3 delegates from each of the 25 ratified international branches. So, almost 75. Almost as a chairman, another 2, the secretary, the woman organizer, it's almost at me if I call the trauma branch. So, all these things, because they can say some time ago, the issue of proxy abuse, details that happen. And it'll be at the level of the elections committee. Elections committee, yeah. She said, propaganda said that it will be at the Tanku when they in that time. It's not true. Yes, I know the genesis of it because the first week, I was the one who invited everyone.
Okay.
It's not necessary.
Mami Musa we ni ebi kan we wadwenche wo ho ebi se sa meeting we e make or break for MPP Senator.
Oh, it cannot be make or break. And let me one munya I adakabe. Me am friend adakabe. We are we after we this. Yes, it's not a make or break.
And at the end of the day, Bibia be boko.
Greener. Abandon so much for ease of law, then for having a clean election.
Mfanche and Ura Kwabene Japan nam ahumano emunye tifo say modebeche na ahumano munye kra. You have to work on it actually.
And some ko twiko bata esum se don't twenu dumaja esum Ghana Montie adwumadie so eye neat.
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ode Sampa Kasia Kowaka Tawansa Amaya Sa Kasia Waye Onye Yimu Nukratrodo Kamadine Kamadine Nita Fe Mayentie Kasia Waji 100.9
Yani Ura Kwabena Japan or Penifoni Bia one more press on to Frank Cardiama New Patriotic Party. Now it's for Monfanchiano pay because in Comono Ahumano a costro na back from to say Munshada and T Papa ya say be I bet me Enyano Bium Nanka Yetimino Atwa and Comono so an pay Yugusua Eshe Yen Sakana Yen Betwas Yen Sankano so and I say Yabakweni but my dream chenny being so about my messages on the WhatsApp line. My making can be an pay and fa and mamo na yanko yenim. Okay. Say yensaka ora Kabana Japan ewa mano so yaneno and twas so anope
hello.
Sa question na bibusa no on the antifi make or break no ya antifi kra.
Aha, I know make us make or break no the antisa. No amunia adakabe ni station we are meeting say oh bubu mu na make me am kwa me friend say adakabe we pedimu wo media mu media no so mo akwanchira mo ma niema aba from kaka not to raise the temperature and the way our can no have be take kwa na yem hwehwem antisa first and foremost maybe a better about there it should not be a major bone of contention. I don't think so. Nipa na less than 900. Enti nyina se ye pese ye to no fakon why eden will be na me enkoto no boga ana me to me de oha se woni bibi a pese we ye be ma some unnecessary advantage and other tension enti you know there. And then also it becomes very logistically difficult for you as well because it means you have to appoint 16 times 2 agents in all the 16 locations. So, anya sikaketwa idea anya easy. But here no fakwa. At least you just need 2 agents at that location to make sure say BBA cost fine. The police phone invite home at you don't need that in all the 16 regional capitals. And logistically, I think it makes sense that you be no fakwa. And to me, this meeting, me sure send to because me will be at the end but I want to say into about the fact. I mean, I would like to hear a very valid explanation. Say, Nikuntia, ye turn fakwan any. Ye turn fakwan, ye, you na assemble, not just well, election day, and yet any conference or electoral college shall vote in secret. And secrecy is really important because they are taking some kakra. In person with to her. So because I tell them the but it be do I want to aba near you near the go to aba no traffic to know the baby. All those things are illegal because you are supposed to vote in as a to aba a wokukwem. And yes, will be a one abano, one a 2 year, and then yes, will be who's a region way to my way because we more lost. Person a bit who say as soon as he be who say be a region where Antoine. It could do 200,000 the almost also. And it's a constituency because Antoine, there are 275 constituencies. So, but with 10 regions, you know, Uma, Obi who say region with the mania because and yet, you know, but to Adaka Bakuma, Obi and in the Otoya. And then when it is counted, it helps or facilitates the cohesion of the party and Kabum and in Tiasian, Bay Jumamo. Intimidated and then you know, in Tiasian, Casampani, and Doc, Nebeconia, Casasem. And some million say a bet to no far on the machine and not the idea say treaty any tension at all. The second one in the Dinamo and Fair Jemaya, Dinamo, as you say, as you said, the vice chairman, Abaton, because the constitution talks about shortlisting, you know, election, shortlisting 5 for the next process. When you are son of the it didn't feel that we are selected 5 out of the 10. Now, electoral commission for the campaign, no pan, no more twice or November. Meaning, say we are there, I say, it will be a
but she said that Hono and anything, because near Nani and Yatiasi, Tifo Mutin, anything, Diana, O Case, Bino Penisian.
Oh, and she said, they said, and she said, no, our constitution say, special electoral college should convene and vote to shortlist 5. Saneka. It's a constitution, there are mouse, but the expression of constitution is in Chirasian and Tiasian there. I is different. I mean, the last time, you know, first, there were 10 regions. And I don't want to use the situation last time. I was the general secretary at the time. I mean, pressures are not a war. You know, so well, I'm in DC organ at the time. We don't say be a certain person as the president, you know. Now, yes, sir. They to cry, na me say, oh, you mo be a kind of be a campaign. I don't know, constitution is 2 years. And the campaign said December 4th, 2014. By my 2 years. And no cry and talk, you see, I'm because my person make him a binomia campaign here. Then candidate I don't want to go back to those times, but you know we can't change the course of history, but the bit means be different. Inti, you know how original chairman because of very few vote me no be all because then panisha. Bit more I'm a binom na me who say what I bit me ballot paper or serial number bit who say who is me now benting on out to my way. You know, those things, you don't want that in any democratic election. No, we are finding free will. No, fan kotoba. See, let's say you 900 ballot papers. And no, dear, yes, sir, yes, the constituency chairman from Koto, regional executives from Koto, members of parliament from Koto, Obia to says, to my way, and I saw to my banking. Sana, a battle was only a person, and really, I mean, feels a near complicated matter, dear, I said. Media for you enjoy sensationalism. Some
me who say no pay who do we so say nti to say yan na ye kan ya party mayor no mo kan myself.
Oh, some more a special role to play. A frame of the 4th estate of the realm. And Ghana, so we be clear some radio, so it said, what kind of Bible? So we cry now with the go winning Kunya, so no, I to say. Holy scripture.
Because I don't pay menina no bribuan or MPP ni or D I mean deputy honestly or buy on one what can I say and ye mean an American on one and no can I watch it
no can't say
no cotton or regions or see and then near my economy fair ye titino ne be a woman to know Fakwa and non chess see as I said to know and tone Obiancasa.
And there's a dear difference no pay woman to Yankotono regions. Then Nipa in the set a polling booth for Nipa 28 with all the security arrangements. Then set up another one for Nipa 27 with all the security arrangements.
Because I see aspirants,
you don't want that. You don't want that. It's better if the same 900 people can come to one central location and make us a place like the Chima is centrally located. Even a bit the Chima has the facilities. A bit Makotoaba. Nipa no just 900. And the idea I'm sure say Obi ni BP I dream be our person or BP. I mean, you say we are there subject to so much discussion. So now at the end of it, Nipan Kron, I say, say. Because of a lot of things I yet and some are around. So party for that if I almost and no they feel more secure now.
Okay.
See, that is what they are asking for. And we are only communicating that. And as stakeholders so we have a right to speak about it.
From senior secretary to at the end of the day, no, we expect and we expect to say, the National Executive Council, a farm position will go now. Omakwa no faku me boa.
Me jidi say sana say banom me say kwa kasa na obi abekse na dream penny for ho nyina wo na ya cheche adwin but me feel say see ye no faku is okay because then the ballot is counted one presiding officer. And no, and yes, I feel now we have 16. Electoral Commission has to set up 16 polling centers. 16 presiding
and when you find for the other side now, send them over send them more fan.
Oh, I hope so. And Kobanasa, meaning say we are there as a contentious because meaning say Banasa, but me saying I'm.
Obi can Oji Papa no Adwin Bonio.
Oh, maybe a Papa and Quanum person.
All right, that's the opinion. I'm sure. Wish you well.
This is Sunyamisha.
Bye. That's the rock of Nigeria, Japan, or Haspas or Babu to Franca, Diama, a MPP, Amanu Kuna pay. Well, so Commodian teaching no age, I say, nearby by been fancy and come a yan to Abano of Faco, Yanko to Abano, Mantama Huduano, saying, Uchi more Diamano Paya. Nipa beye du awo mukwa akotu franka no uyi omampanya be die Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wono pe na one fan insansia wo mkrata wo de koe na se ebia wo mo betumi aba be chirichire mu yie so we'll try and get someone from Dr. Baumia team no mu na wo mo mra be chichim na yentumi nti ase adekronti a wono no anfo aso enkunu no de wo mo enyina se yenkoto ade no fa akokora na send a big cano. I say, so man penny, and so far, so say, woman to a region. And times a minimum so man penny, and in a bedi chain, woman, that position. Says, Sabia, ne boss who can't know, no, why the yade, one more born a mania because you tear cabinet Japan, say, one more, one in dink it at home. In fact, all the aspirants, yeah.
But over Kwesi, yes, sir, yeah, Jenko for Argentina, and minimum, sir. National Executive Committee, no, woman, I had the highest decision body of the party, no. Minim Sabia, did the and a debebre party, man. And the answer meeting, the outcome. Me did decide,
but Mimbisa said, dear, so far, no, I found me no, as someone, yeah, 2 or 5, yes, not yet to our regions. No,
be some say, yeah, minimum the way. Maka say majority no the woman can see a yenipa edu, and kono say yeni say,
yeah,
and wouldn't say yan cry,
and you go with the majority.
Mate.
Maminko this uncle, Mebanam no ato Ra Dennis Miracles Aboagye, Dr. Baumia, the vice president, the campaign spokesperson, and in Dinkomo. Then is that I say more about Nita FM so pay. Na eko ye die.
Oh, I didn't know said as a David no. Nyanko po de account they are as a good.
I see. Well, Yanshan Komanasi wa hanum saying. Asemba kwa babe to dra and it's Abrantie bi ese Abraham said David Hudayina said den kututi nsem bi on social media so say Islamic group bi ACF finance and normal funded Dr. Baumia a campaign meaning say mode statement in the account aba but etiefo a wo enya nchechi mu ni yie no anope yen hya ase honum si na boa yen saa asem ye beto dwa bi obi a wakan no ono so fa say no kore no ni amoka ho pa ne sen.
Senior, I think say the omo smart Abrantian ebone pa ene omo a omo share ye bi mo say for the so for kwachemo NDC if any phone be share or Twitter na de no omo de omo pa ne sa no pay omo nyan say ye be emre ne ya da de ne airtime e be discuss in someone service the end person na eni nyina so bia no de omo pay ni enti yen so de be mo Abranti e kana semi o de opa Google ni din na ko kan no hasem na here or a mercenary or a contract journalist ne de are say o bone pa na watch the otro na watro oko now ready about him he's a known hate speech promoter promoting hate speech so promoting hate speech request ni kan say
Kasa de ebia otine impapemu ni chichemu ni ade ba.
Yes. So the cast no promoting kasa de otine ni chichemu ne basa ye beba or promoting violence or anti-Islamist ni ade. Go and read about him. He is known for this. Oko Nigeria or them people for blackmailing kahon, extortion kahon any idea. It is very obvious say obi akobone pa. And in fact, omo mo bone pa no so. And share idea no e was social media. And you know so be any this is not the first time MPP run election, and NDC run elections, and CPP run elections. Every political party, every politician, over the years, they were quite a fast one. They raise funds, and were mind we know. Now, they run a campaign, and elections. Not one launch a short code. You know, can say you have to compete here and pay you brain. Shanice, the one is a Ghana for a contributing, will be 1 city, will be 10 cities, will be 100 cities, will be 5,000. The Democrat contributing 100,000 towards the campaign. Oko constituency there, we be council of other chairman and patrons. Almost because Dr. Mahmoud Wamia, ye the wasam enti ye no and then we sue party for Benum Nano and Fonka. Obi wo crowd full station enti o say mo bana se bodu konongwa mo bus no say mo munjira obi full station when e fele tank am. That is how Dr. Mahmoud Wamia is running this campaign. Now why we need to industry
short code in and be a wonim na bia wo tie sabre person contribute to. Okay, all right, into.
And see obia no can say o tie die no say ya gra yedi we need to see what say over elections. You should be ready for all these attacks. And that is exactly what is happening. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not the threat. He is going to make sure say obey focus. Now, when you have a first one, we will win elections on the 4th of November. They did kind of the 6th of August. Now they're supposed to be on the 4th of November. You will not be distracted by this unfounded fabrications, malicious attacks here.
Okay, so next issue about and also about and commodity.
Before the next issue, the short code no, star 402 star 2 hash.
But I repeat.
402 star 2 hash. Short code no. Do contribution be one. Which media boa Dr. Mahmoud Wamia.
Omo has so MONTIE it is a misama osisubium.
Star 402 star number 2. Now the hash account.
Okay, so star 402 star 2 and hash.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and bacho for Mutie Dr. Baumia opese o support the campaign no any amount be a star 402 star now the 2 asanto aso now the hash twa to na amount bia no odiama ye ni ne kasama for Dennis Miracle ABOAGYE ne din komo so yanhwe issue yi ora cabinet Japan ono nso aspire say obetu Franca ediama MPP ye ni din komo ofia ma no so ana Dennis ye do atusui na wachechi mo tro krata bi in fact 9 out of the 10 aspirants Dr. Mahmoud Bamia pena or say one fat and san shasi krata petition of the coy but I know teach you saying but Miabe and Comodie pagina say aba wa mukwa to special delegate a year congress no 9 a year aspirant is say yanto ewa fako Dr. Bamia and fan sign so minim the position ask whether well or no so per se yanto of fako ana yanto 9 regions no Dr. Mahmoud Bamia dentina sa petition in sentimi ankwa ase bi de na onim fa ho and na the position is yanto of fako na yanto regions no
Dr. Mahmoud Bamia position on this matter is we should be very home. Now, you be organizing presidential elections and so on. You couldn't pin for you did a quarter to me action that should organize such election. He's of the view that he doesn't want to be part on per se or Becca microphobia ye beye adwin say ye kind of simple perfume ye per se ye share party before a kwan mo fa so a omo fa share process no say we a candidate in an election would the answer we say and she say am pen for the beba no beye and she say ya be ma abato no akoso amobia to na ba na yen disenfranchise obi a ba wo no obi ba kese pa ne se obekọ na nipa na omoto aba no ono makasa Dr. Mahmoud Bamia is of the view say she bia party for the baba say yen nyina san she say no so yen fan to aba so long as san she say no emma any of the 200,000 people and lose your votes no ko there he would work with it and to say omokase yen to owiem yento nsu ase yento train kwan so na say emma party ni bia of fairness so to aba no on lose the vote in kwade he doesn't think that he's going to be the one to determine where and when the elections should be held. He's going to be compliant to every arrangement a party paid for.
Okay, all right. Well, me assure say
it's a party for the back. That's a party been for say yentuo yentuo that's what no fee say party ni bi anywhere they be to me disenfranchise na obedi so because after all party paid for so are not going to put in place a mechanism any of the 200,000 voters no elu so vote and she say bi the beba no the understanding is that each voter should have an opportunity to cast their vote. And that is what the party people will be focused on. And that's what the vice president is for.
Oh, okay. See, more team, no?
And in fact, I can run a Asante region, turning in a baby. But a car, Tafu, and see, and pay me no say in the next 5-10 minutes. The rest started Tafu meeting. If you are next, the beginning in half in the Asante region, baby. Now, you're back to Accra.
Oh, okay. All right. Then it's before Bekono. A production, yeah, the BYC, and I'm saying, me mount check if you mind. Code now, the Maya, no. Yeah, check here. Minim say any yan correct, and then your boy will say *402*2#. What it is that boss a particular code here. Nia wunya say information about say yellow. Kindly select an option. 1. Check SIMS. 2. Cancel. Adhereby no so minim say bia if you maintain say code na short code ni need dia say bia wona wenya no wrongly dia but if ni ade no production because check is here this is what we had.
We have my technical team not check.
Okay.
So we know what's going on.
Okay.
Then
And
I'm sure say China me have one.
yeah, I'm checking out.
Yeah,
Okay. Me that's papa.
that's it.
All right. Dennis Miracles Aboagye, a Baumia campaign spokesperson. And I need 100.9 Ghana Muntie so I know Asugui. Kofu kra munjam na mi.
Ego kwekwe no. Ya o wia no ho boko ebie pono no sa no. Ya o de gotututu Neat FM.
Utie oha extra punk no. Neat FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya jon to ma me ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. We den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka se batete. E da fom won. This way chocolate drink.
Contractual bepe baba wari.
Aso.
Ye fia say this way chocolate drink ye sorry anopa no ne ye nom. Ye be she fridge nom no say snack. Ye nya hoho anu ne ye de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne ye nom. And this way no ti anu a. He se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ni so hye.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so hye.
FDA ahwehwe say adwede nkratoe mo agye atum say eye.
Utie oha extra punk no. Neat FM.
Need 100.9 Ghana Muntie so no asuogo enche yira ye discussing segment na many kwabna so ba be wie de bon krata na nkomo no. Adwinchen bi kakra wa ha before amema kwabna wrap up. Richard Wamasaman says why is the media quiet on the president's daughter disrespecting the national anthem with Nanadu looking on unconcerned? Please, is it true that the Asantini instructed the NPP MPs to stop asking for the removal of Ken Oforiatta? Richard Amasaman, Richard Minim Pacho. Lamte. Okay. Lamte King Rashid, Temagov City says, because of the minority MPs in parliaments, I don't even have interest in parliament again. I'm only focusing on Dr. Bamudu Bamian's project. That's Lamte King Rashid Nodia Noaba. I don't know why the government feels so uncomfortable or comfortable in persecuting the opposition minority, but want them to pretend to be smiling with them. It would have been dangerous if the minority pretended all was well. Alex Kofi, Yarani, Adenta Commandos Research, no different, no the buy. All the NPP presidential candidate, Kennedy Japan, is the only person who has so many companies and employs a lot of people. So I believe he's the only person who can solve the employment situation in Ghana. Yahweh do Silva Kona Mataiku. I think Alan will follow what promised Ekufuado. Papa. Cora. Young rap up the one cratan, but before Ubebem nowhere. Sir, you need Dennis Miracles, Aboagye, Okasama, Dr. Bamia campaign team, no din komono. On my short code be. Na I'm say and from soccer crab ho. So short code no, etie for mo amutie no, what the correction no diaba. So the correct one, according to Dennis Miracle Aboagye, is *202# hash. It is *202#. Okay. I think this one is correct because now Obo star 202 hash now. Welcome to Dr. Bawumia's campaign donation. Please ensure that your number is a valid mobile money account. 1, donate. 2, help. Where do you correct? Because first one never any dear. Then no akwa any the check same cars no. And Timbam first one here the two jano. And you nyami Dennis Miracles ABOAGYE the no. Na eno from so but or the correct one no edi aba. Star 202 hash. Na se ope so useni bibi dima edeboa Dr. Bawumia Ghana ni yempe Islamic group bia ti se ACF foi Ariwa dian foi. Pamra
high neat.
Yeah, kitwa bia nsa. Yeah. We na enko na me man pen for nhyase.
Abusiafo the Democrat kakra me deba a daily statement. Ora Stephen Ayensu ntim ye national chairman na wo ka kire MPP Amanyoko aspirant ne se said ye wo musika san wo munya careful. Esan said that e betumi akọ e de etia wo mu. Merake ya of akwesini ne kasa ye. Ono na ye campaign ne spokesperson. Vice President Commission the Police Command wo mu headquarters ya FPA. Buatie Jako ana what say MPP defeat party a bad news at the Amagana for. Na bakwa me de to aso and say Abrantia Andrew Onana Sisia de yebetumi aka susu say or your Manchester United wonumu yi foforo kra ye goalkeeper foforo kra ya wo ba beda go e de amayen
ye mana kwaba
na Vice President send nsa hu fita one Islamic group bia eni asem ya chi businessman bi wakotuka international airport to okuta $386,000 US over kwesi say $386K ni $1,000 into okuta $386,000 US ya na ye cash ya ikura no ononyamfo alan kojochira manten kire se local contractors ye wo empesu aso bia no wobema wonum contract na wode ayadwuma edan bubu a ekoso ewo airport wonom nsase no so no ahomete pa nti wo matrakrat ade akoma IGP se wonse na omoa wonum afa ebu mu constituency alan kojochira manten du wonom no na akwa ni jesem omo atwa bet no ye kura ye ne kura say yanka mai start women's world cup say man nke be busy pa because ye she bet ya betumi discover sisi a ye dwa atwa enti won hwe no won koyi task ni mfiri so said ye be ya ebe boa ne yetumi akoso a etitwa bet ne kama enti amamo over kwesi so far so good meje mu ama na watiefo na matuaso.
Yeah, that's see. So the one cratano, I had him saying, "Yedi munsem, any munsem in the account na yedi AC na your discussion segment. Yedi no atwa so dia mamo. Make us say pain for transi. Wamo babe boa. Ewo ye and koma hodwa. Ye babe he no match or my dream. Ye boa. A member of the communication team of the New Patriotic Party at Transi, Samson Felix Mante, Director of Communications, Amanyuko PPP at Transi, Studio Hanum say, Emmanuel Anyuma Keki, also of the NDC, Babeka and Sat na and Komono Akoso. Maminfa Eba confirmed for na member near Meshasie, Yeni Ayejumano, Anope. And from need 100.9 Ghana MONTIE so and was your way meba edebako etwem ma memra studio no biem na menkan comments ni bi enfan to aso na me ma mempenyin fon so akwaba anope abrantie KK elkaswa or say minority MPs are going to receive pay for July. Hey Jesus, NDC MPs Bawumia to aso that's abrantie KK no dear no by teacher constitution we are says the NDC is not a solution to any problem in Ghana, so we will maintain MPP in 2024 with Dr. Bawumia as the flag bearer, that teacher constitution with that Inshaba Anelka. NPP will break the 8 with selfless and humble digitalization politician Dr. Bawumia. The love is deep. Sure bet for 2024, and it is possible. Okay. Amano Ansan Ewa Denta says, in fact, the minority whipper was just doing politics. Inferior, damage control, and a great afterthought of all time. So, my dear NDC MPs, you are losing floating voters and the alleged sympathizers of your party. Amano Ansa, and Odiano Ebae. Sami Boache Ewo Asaman Kesi, a very special good morning to you and the team. We, the grassroots of the MPP, also feel disappointed with how our flag bearer hopefuls are doing their campaign back and forth. We are warning them, if they don't desist from the character assassinations and insinuations, we'll advise ourselves. That's Sami Boache. Asaman Kesi, NOD free, NOD Enobai. Nana Kwame Opasco once on him says, in fact, Honorable Kennedy Japan fits is fit to be the president more than any person as the next president for the good people of the country. That's Nana Kwame Opasco with that one. The incoming president, Kwabena J. Japan, is talking, and you can feel the wisdom and good governance in him because he is the man, sorry, Benjamin, of progress and discipline. That's Kwesi Noah, Edifri Ablekuma, and no dear no buy. More saying about Dr. Bawumia code. Well, I'm sure we've corrected it, so you know the correct code, short code to use. Save your episode, donate to contribute to the Dr. Bawumia campaign *202#. Earlier, Dennis Marcus Aboagye, my wrong one. So the corrected one, and I'm a diamond, and the correct one, I'm diamond. It's here for Felix Mante of PPP, Director of Communication, Yamanyukona Transi, and a pay studio man say so and Yao Boa, and so a member of the communication team of the New Patriotic Party. Yao, Akwaba.
Yanya, Napene. Christo Adam Mumpai born and Mumuanti, Hoya.
That's it. Felix. Of course,
I'm Remy and Uno 24 hours. If you have a tour, now Bompire said the next one, so the same about it.
Yeah.
We are at the chain and Ajo. Intino Yamia do Mamma the chain about 2 years. It just set up a ma of what the young couple on nature and crabbing. Maminchi, I know what tea for no.
It's here for you.
Na Menka say, I wouldn't say Adiato
yeah.
Yeah, Echo Jones, PPP Bama Pa.
Yeah.
Kokasama Party no. Baby, I will be a ready for currency. And then I watch paper no pass program so no name chat. Say last week na the Janketia Ewa Hasi.
Yeah.
Nti na Echo Jones enemy Kasa minimum so send a message. I say buy a crutch, Memphis and I'm so on Kenne. Obeba show sunti onye prepared na onso metu bi ngum ye me koso nti o me kanede o me kanadwe adeche fiada ete ya yese radiator nsafre no
microphone ya ben kakraman pacho
nti na akoye adibia na se aya yuro hosem ne ahometesem kakra nipa na onyare na all of a sudden radiator nsafre no unu ede kira wo say wiase ye we no bibia wo ye no ese wo ma wani eda ho na wo ya hwe na hu se wo ba bia emre bi beso a wo bekọ nti no wo nya ade a ede ye kan sen or how ebebre o man no that's the advice I'm be ma the general public say ade bia wo ye no fa ni bra ni nsi ye na fa ye esan se de bi ubeja ho no akọ buni a wo ye no ho akonta nti ye nu Echo Jones ba bi wo bia no awurade mfa ne kra anya den ensi ofrimu wo kaso abojubram hospital ai wo ho no na sese no ye de na akọ morga ye twen say ye be na wotwe da na afi no yɛahyɛ de bɛyɛ ɛyie no yɛmabusua ne Progressive People's Party akyitafo anyone out here called Jones nyinaa shedding na Awurade na ɔma ɔno anso na ɔyɛ den ɔgye
yɛdase yɛmbɛhyɛ nkɔmmɔ no ase na nkɔmmɔ yi deɛ ɛna no pɛi yɛbɛhyɛ ase afi New Patriotic Party efie nti yaw na kyerɛ sɛ mɛhyɛ ase afi so na asɛm a ɛda hɔ nom sɛ meeting na ɛbɛkɔ so flag bearer wɔn mu gyina so mpɛ so flag bearership race na flag bearer race a ɛkɔ so yi na wɔn sɔne so no ɛno ho decision sɛ mpanyinfoɔ yɛto aba no ɛwɔ faako anaa wɔn to ɛwɔ mantam ahodoɔ no ɛnɛ ɛna wɔn bɛteki that decision no mintie o
brakwasi me da ase menya akwanya na memfa nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma wankasa deɛ di kan ɛma mmeranteɛ ne ba a moyɛ efidie mu a moyɛ adwuma o producers ne wa mo a moboa wo so mesan fa nkyia mu ɔden ma asane man so across constituency MPP phone na team phone na ampa nnedue ye National Council no Asia na ne titiro pa ne krata eri anom kono amuna ya MPP ma amuna tie gina se ye nto won so aba na wo mbedi party na nim fa ye nkokon 2024 amode am adwentre bi aba se de edika amotwe se yetimi koto ye National Congress ai gina si ye National Steering Committee members na zie na etimi hia mu bi faako ema ye fo obi aba ebeto aba adentina we de kura ni no nipa ekoto aba ye a little over 1000 amundu 1200 mpo nti amuamutim po mu no amu pese party no eden hyehyɛ ebegu akwan mu na ye betimi afa 200 sisi enye 275 bio 276 constituencies no ene woma moto aba eyeye no ye na amunhia baby one venue na yento saaba no I think I would want to identify myself with these 9 people mejidi se eno ebeboa party no ebema amoakwanya amo presa yento amso benya amakwanya ama motimi ne delegate na ede atwetwe nkomo etimi aton amoniso ade hunu amobotae ene nienti esese yeto omso aba na ombedi party na nim no Bragwasi, just imagine say yeto about the 16 regions in Ghana in a day. Even those amuna enya akwenya to obi okra na wan shase entem. Enti unze yaba no so next month 26 year na yeto aba no. Enti wentimi enhia wentimi nye every constituency. Abagado ni every constituency chairman na de ehia di nkomo. But so what I say. Na emom no say bia ye de wona ba be hie mu hankran a. Ana ye de amuna akọ eye Oti region Dambai. Ana ye de amuna akọ Tachima eye Bono East. Ana ase ye de ba me mantem Kufodua epu mantem a. Emi say ombenya sa akwanya no. Ene obi edi nkomo one by one. Etimi aton woni so ade hunu wo mbotan na ede aya kyerem. Enti amugitum se ye ne sa amuso be de ebeboam. Enti me I also want to identify myself with them say enye ne boni ma ne papa mu abeboa em say eno so ebenya akwanya ma yen constituency chairpersons no ene won nuanu ma efi other regions no kura so enya nkotanhodie mbato so wata say epueman for em say yen chairman 31 ni na 33 amuna ba behiem ewon kran anasa amoye host a friend say region na Ashanti region 47 chairpersons friends Greater Accra 34 chairpersons na muni na ba be hia wo friends say Koforidua amobetime nya nkutanwudie de na ekọ ha say na tie yen party na onka on region no say na tie amo akran so will be able to strategize. Okay, now this the way we have to go say na ebeto to yenema eno akran so party na nkasa MPP party national executive akran so akwanya Ema mutimi ne one regional regional chairpersons, constituency chairpersons, and one to obey ye selected friends and members no etime di enkuta ho a ebeboa mobilization ebeboa communication ebeboa party no at large na oma toto enema the SC Senate ye ekoba ne sanso a emi say party chitafo a ebribia no say ye ko baby say ye kodi enkomamunya akwanya ebe support party no ebeboa ama muso etime di party na chi so ene ye na ye kokofodua ye kwakoye congress party for no do ambetime abetwi abeta amachi no eno so boy it's also part of mobilization abeboa party na the grassroots we are no fewer even people that sells your party paraphernalias a way of friends say ye congress at the jumadie sika begu manfo botom because ebi be hia ye beton party ahofasuo ye beton party niema amo fi anuananfo na ntimefo say it's not a bad call, it's a good call for the party. And then I would encourage your national council and say ne samushia womunjintum na mompe baby my even yaba ye to ye the last time I share Greater Accra ye ko to aba well over 6,000 people and no party no etimi da mu na ebe boa no ama party ni to aba ye national executive steering committee members now just going to scale out the numbers from 10 to 5 no it should be they should gather in a one place and then allow the party people to reunite with their other colleagues from other regions, from other constituencies, and then build that bond that ebe boyen near Timmy Alco to Abano going in 2024 because when say we sir this is the only akwenya mubenya say ambesa isiebu because the main election no on the 4th November no and no yenchia and no because of the numbers no we are talking in excess of 200,000 members so as I say yentimi enchia baby fako entino emunya akwenya bia bio enchia sisia to say about 2024 so let's not deny the people this opportunity to come together and then to reunite and to have fellowship with each other and also deny businesses that would be able to make generate and that of the party friendliness and participation. And me feel say is a good thing and then me the man to say I agree with them. The party should look into it and then friendliness. Fortunately, unfortunately, even though the former
now we are
Mate, vice president about me, even though no 9 a trocrata sign one sign there, but only miracle and also the friends Mampenia bed trader only problem be as a party near say Yanko Shia baby Fako. Na yento about another party ni jinase o yento on regional basis and be most of just the only what it means there or agree also says say kambo mo abeboa enti na anya say at least 9 na ba bonten me pese ye party mpenifu no bedwene ho na ambe pene so sa ni na etimi akohia mbe fa akọ na yatimi to aba no
it I see ya mamenko Felix so na minti ba Felix so ebemna Emmanuel anyima keke so atanase anope studio no mu ono so ebeboa with Ajinche on behalf of the NDC but Felix my ain't you MPP phone come do but I am sure once also amanyukui mo monitor mo hwani o mo yani ne ekoso nyina ain't you
well of agosi say ye major stakeholders our politics mune election ye wo Ghana had muni die ade opponents no ye hwe na ye hu say omu ye ni ye democratically and I say undemocratically na so mu hwie a nsinso a ede ebe den ebe breon anything na woni major practice democracy mu any election mu ni say obia be feel say a free and fair and also at the end of the day no so you be obia winning you know the legitimacy of winning no grounded on the principles na democracy mu no especially election na say obeko election na participants no stakeholders woman no raise concern of any particular election now bu any go so anache say at the end of the day no you are becoming more or less undemocratic and you know the best me meka omo grievances are more raisy, especially the 9 participants, aspirants, the woman, say, any part 900 nekotuaba. I was saying yes, sir. The 900 is just one polling station, electoral commission. It's just one polling station, and you know, one polling station. Adentina, muntimi mobilize woman yina and traffic on Munkasa more tuabano. Ede a precope nasa. Now, we expect to say enipa 5 over 1 region, say 7 over 1 region. Omunkoto, no more far results and fembra. MPP Mungu na metisadi we CBC. Na Novagazi, we election tricks womo. Trace a womb. Say incumbency plays a role in everything. And as incumbency, Juma. It takes different approaches. Na the year ejuma. Musumo now region mistakenly one to ama incumbent. Mind you, the incumbent government is contesting. Incumbent government is contesting in an election, and they have on an established system. Until once an established system is a part of the election, or per a way, but in one way or the other, will indirectly pose some kind of intimidation to the electorate. Some form of intimidation. Me nada. Sekobase ebia. Regime B refuses to vote for the established system. The incumbency. Do you know the kind of mafia also? And you know with that, they will feel intimidated. Chale yempesi ebabe mafia ye. And into the sremo. Mama yenton fe money asumu enjoy. To avoid anything. So, a strategy, I think, say the national executive should reconsider MWO. Because at the end of the day, I hear the problem. To avoid this perception, thinking, because as a incumbency, the intimidation, be fast, I didn't be feel intimidated. Say at the end of the day, I babe mafia me name region. Say Antoine the established system, or honor dear, then they should mobilize all of them. National delegate conference was so Congress anybody here na ankoshi ankotoaba. Nipa bebre but 900 muntimi mobilize one there. Then they are telling us a lot of stories. But me krampo there of Agwazi winning bibi. I think say MPP decision our constitution must say delegate aspirants ebro 5 yen konkoye super delegate congress. They whittled down the numbers to 5 now. They didn't think through well. It's a constitution. Yes, and America say within your constitution. After 2007 election, I'm going to review constitutional review. And I'm the shame. And I'm saying say it is a wrong move. They didn't think through very well because democracy in the area. Mama the grassroots, the electorate, and decide who they want. Everybody. Mama Obi decided Obi was grassroots per or a polling station voter. And as my friend said, branch. And yes, sir. Yo. Polling station executives, constituency executive, what? Or no interest ye a beer. Nippona mube in every more super delegate. They come as no, you're very democracy. Yeah, MPP for Musuma we Munjayo. You are unable to tolerate dissenting views, and it is wrong. Be quiet and listen. Yeah, Kenyans are some penny 40. And please, won't he be a please, democracy. Send the Padodo ever opportunity to express their views. That's what I'm talking about. Election, party a big party. Yes, sir, you're more right. You can do whatever thing you want to do. But democratic principles, party also follower. And yes, sir, you can whittle down numbers to 5. Niyama. Amount for I could take a decision and Sani Akwakoto the rest no so about. Yeah, they are my general people. No more. Let the general people go and vote, and you let one person. That is all. That is all. Then you move on. And kasa ye delegate, super delegate, ye mfanipa 900 and to first. Na ye inkoye no sope 16 regions. And I say ye nyina ye share fako. And kasa argument we nyina emba. And kasa argument we nyina emba. So what I am saying is if you think through where say you want to follow democratic practice principles there, mumma every legitimate voter or what party no more. Like the Progressive People's Party. Once you are a card-bearing member, we are party bank one day. When we are going on election, in the constituency, in the region, national level, and now say electing of a presidential candidate. Everybody has the right to vote. And no, you're more democratic and open. So we are best person.
Okay, yes.
Dan say yes, you yakoi nipa 5, nipa 900 akwa koshia koyi nipa 5. Ansa na ye de omakwa koma say ne munya mu interview na mun disqualify bi no ansa na mo de omakwa kogina ya. Ade na mo pass o mu nyina na mo de omokoye. That is the argument. So it's their business. Let us see. Me, I would advise them, say they should do it in one place to help them. So that is the route on be taking. Said they will still whittle down to 5 numbers. Say constitutional on be changes just said the next convention as a conference on Beko and San on to me ISR review to come back to the old system. Be our opportunity. Every delegate has the right to select because nipe be am being from me and no me pay. Me decision makers no the delegates now omo beto aba no e bi ono omo pe meanwhile mo the super delegates akwa yi nipa na afrim ahwe omo meto aba no kra na fe de oha bebre de bre amount for any divisions ba wo
okay
grassroots ho no
me da say mama ma keke so akwa aba na mintie ye nsema da ponsu sisi aye di ho komo MPP super delegate congress omo ba abaye decision and then penfo be take the National Executive Council omo hwe nim say aba no omo beto ofako ana omo to the regions no keke akwa aba mintio
meje so anope maminchia na minchia wetiefo na minchia mapamfo amene obohia wa ha mechia honorable Chumesi Ampofo MP for Sene West, a very fantastic man ono mpekasa bebre but ejuma ne so de okofoma obo ejuma ne pa ntino ya was ankrofo na omo nye gidigidi but ebe ejuma na omo bo ejuma no pa ntino me bompa e ma ne se yakopon be kura no na wetumi abo ejuma den abo Sene West for ma metie MPP panelist ya wakasa I expected him same so obeka the oka no because MPP ni or party ni na the omoye nyina ye constitutional matters so it is within the remit of their constitution say omo betumi aye de omoye omokoyi special delegates omo ba beto abama candidate omo person omo contest for flag bearer position no na me am me feel opposition party there me de anka ba ka me de ma asem ne den but the mama asem so be mu ni say democracy ene ye building kabi ma min kabi amamu ene ye practice e wo Ghana intino amanyo so ni amanyo sem so ni ye na amanyo sem so de ye nyina ye chichire a ena ema oman Ghana ekonanim. Now, first of all, Makwesi, Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Ifriya Kuto, Dr. Biwombiumo, Dr. Preku, Kwabna Ejapon, Alan Cash, Chese Bibri, Omoya 9. Sa candidate nina me obisame opinion. Omumu bia MPP bako yinu no, they cannot stand tall against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And that is fact. Messi omu pomuko yi Yesu Kristo. Emfanemra 2024.
Matter of fact, omu 10.
Omu 10 won. Yes. Omu fa Yesu Kristo nka honanya 11. They cannot stand tall against His Excellency President Mahama. Because you see,
adeɛ na ɔmo kɔ akɔyɛ na ɔmo kɔ akɔyi no ɔmo si ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yi no obebi faako ɔmo so ebi so si yɛn kɔ yi no wɔ regions per information no I think I listened to Adakabre from Pomanso ɛwɔ mo program mo platform yi aso ɛna na ɔka sɛ aspirant bɛyɛ 10 no atwerɛ petition sɛ na nka yɛnyɛ no bebi faako President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo sɛ ɔno no anka yɛyɛ no wɔ regions na anka yɛ. But you see the argument is that His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo next year nyame yɛ adom a he's going ɔkɔ pension he will never be president again. In fact sɛbi about the next generation a deɛ wayɛ nti ɔntumi nsa bɛyɛ president koraa biom Ghana ni bia nto ne so aba biom nti ni locus yɛ den ɔmo na adeɛ no ɔmo yɛ the main stakeholders no ɛna ɔmo ka sɛ yɛnyɛ no sei na wo ɔmampani a wo time aso awie a wo kɔ no you also want to give a different part but for me I don't have any problem that is their party issue I don't have any problem at all nti no at the end of the day no sɛ ɔmo tie President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na sɛ ɔmo kɔkɔyɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ na that is their own cup of tea but for me aspirant na ene nti ebi efiri tamale ebi efiri boga ɔmo yɛ ɔmo bontoa no they have to come back and for me ubi samia we wish them all the best but they said the menua PPP ni kan no once a president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo no ho the style of government the governance ni leadership style no below the belt nti once omukoye no region na there is establishment among the candidates and that establishment President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo candidate Alhaji Bawumia nti se Alhaji Bawumia omu pese omukoto no region no region ye kwakoto ni enim se regional chairman beto constituency chairman beto impenifo bi a wo region beto na se san nkrofo bebria omu beto nyina no bebre na nso ekita contract any appointment ewa aban nim enti se omu kwakoto wo region na se western region omu ye se 40 ana 30 na so omu koto a na se Bawumia enya ne dodo na don't you think they will lose their contract? Don't you think their appointment will be sabotaged? So yeah, they will whip them in line. Sabi, say system na we sabi come wo. Enti the conscience crowd the back to abano. Ya directing because sabi e was say ne yem eduane ko ho. So almost candidate nim. See ye kon sa it will be in the advantage of the established Bawumia no. Inti endi ye nyina yembra baby faako se stadium a ni embeto no ho eho no ye to bomu a ye hu se we free western region ye hu se we free eastern region ye hu se we free region we ye nyina ne ato aba no so that omo to ade na they will vote based on their conscience they will not vote based on whipping them in line. Inti this is what the candidates are saying but for me eno mo ye mo meeting na de ebesi bia no yen NDC de ye gina standby nyame adom ya ye de be elections be from internal elections ni de be nyina ya wie we are only waiting for whoever they bring but de bia me bompaye say Nyankopon ma MPP for enko yi Alhaji Bawumia famra. It has always been my prayer that we need Bawumia for this election because Bawumia ni the person somebody ne ba President Mahama anto Ghana krana President Mahama will get more than 57% because we are going to compare records. We are going to compare personality. We are going to compare the way to me aye. Any the obe to me aye. Inti siye digina wa ni compare ni hu mwaya oye the best candidate for Ghana. So for me, we are ready for the game and for 2024 elections. Akwesi ABOAGYE crowd ti hanim say NDC be wini. U producer ti akra nim say NDC be wini. MPP ni oti akra nim say NDC be wini. PPP ni nim say NDC be wini.
Oh, come
because you believe because we only John Mahama ten na to Kosi Abako 1 CD, na to Kosi Abako 3 CD. Has it not affected your pocket? Me say, as it not affected na Ghana we vote on economy. How our economy needs no. And when you vote on, it is a voting as a niema boy under President Mahama. Amoma yeti assess President Mahama. Economy na say inti yam to aba mo mo na nyansa nyina ye dibu ye de economics na egu nana ba obi atrim President Nana do see to man no economic wizard any ehon keka ho. But then look at the economy. And then look, for the first time in our history, since time independence, aban biye ni hwa or deka ewo baby ada. Ontumi ntua neka. Aje se Nana do dan kwakufu ado. Eni alaji ba omi aban. Ye de pensioners ka. Ye de journalists ka. Ye de NDC for ka. Ye de MPP for ka. Ye de contractors ka. Ye de kaya ye for ka. Omo di obi aka wa Chroma say. Okay. In fact, free Chroma cry na free ha. Yes, also the China ka. Ye the Dubai ka. Ye the Obia ka. It's yen to me to ayeka. All right. But a boy we so catch I say. Ghana beyond 8. It's who compares anyama when you know the good basket more. The ordinary Ghanaian who is very discerning will tell you that Yene President Mahama Teno, this is not our situation. So as for the change, it is coming, and that change will be very, very, very massive.
May that see that's KK of the NDC now telling King and pin for me banning about share yeah near Kosovo Rashebe dream boycotting minority any so far same with Fimaba and now the some the new tactics I'm the call Rashebe dream and they say Omo Ateta who say yes Dom Kasia no one so monko parliament and you CC and young boycott too. You parliament they will raise the issue of quorum into raise the issue of quorum. Emma Omo Johnny the sitting into business into me and so and ra ewo ye mrahye beji ba bedi ho enkomo so far near course ewo ye parliament Parliamentary more or less DJ Omale and YOC were God so says I am humbly calling on all NPP aspirants to campaign devoid of insult and allegations that can go against the party after the primaries. That's DJ Omale and YOC no Odiwe Ebaye. All the NPP presidential aspirants are sailing on NPP ticket, and if they decide to only see the negatives of the NPP and base their campaign on that, then they've failed. Tony, and I do way by NPP should not hide behind the judiciary and the law to persecute NDC if they believe in the rule of law. Otherwise, every criminal case has its merit, and as such, all those criminal cases should be on a daily basis. Alai Baba, a point in saying the other person. So for me, I will advise all the NPP presidential aspirants not to let us wash our dirty clothes outside, else our opponent will use it against us. That is one here from Sofmami, body freedom, not a buy. Teacher Kujo Watepa Susu says the man Jachi question that I don't know what politics is going to do for him in his last years of his life. Why mingle with the okay? I mean, fancy a teacher Kujo and or do we buy Mesha Kasante Aboso kind or see whether Dr. Bamia or Alan Chamantin or whoever is elected as the flag bearer of the NPP. The fact is that government has failed totally, which Ghanaians are aware of. That is one from Mesha Kasante, Aboso Kind, NOD Free, NOD Enobaye. This so-called prophet, so why didn't he see the lady's number to call her directly than trying to pollute the atmosphere? Even for him saying that the person should rush to his office can says it all. He's a scammer. That is one here from Haj K. I say I'm Haj K from Accra, Newtown. Okay. Need 100.9 Ghana Muntie Suno Asiogwe. Akasma be do me na nondu abo. Your discussion segment na no pay ye go so ye G and pain for drink chair. Ya Yaboa of the MPP, Emmanuel Ayima KK of the NDC, and Felix Mante of PPP Director of Communication. Felix. Boycotting Parliament and one of the new tactics minority for no raising issue of quorum. Omokoye and omudin kuni more or less. Sitting. Omo Johnny.
Well, obviously, near say parliamentary proceedings near there no omwagasa standing orders, and that standing orders no falls within rules and emra the juma, and in here on my way. I didn't know some would take a strategy be a day follow the practices of democracy. Me minimum win niasem. Na yeah, na man for say, oh, they don't have basis, they don't have any reason to have boycotted Parliament. And I say, we don't need any reason from them. Yeah, they say, do they have any grievance? What are their grievances? And in democracy, no, a man for expressing grievances through several tools. Ebe me a petition. Ebe me a boycott. Ebe me a press conference. Ebe me a demonstration. Anything, a democratic right. No, it is allowed. We can argue from the basis of say emotions, any humanly possible issues. Say, we want to appeal to you to come. But sabi unsa should be enu ma was yebona pampam. Yebona pampam. The people have expressed a grievance. Whether that grievance, no, in your opinion, no, is proper, and not proper. Listen to the grievances of the people. Yeah, it's only a yema edru baby ana or minor imwaye who did day na ye nyaso ne yade. If you have any counter view about grievances on final to now either you will listen to grievances and deal with the grievances make it out. And now say you some folks say niamu ye no it's illegal tiamra odi on beko court na court asha omo say abusia ade amoye no tiamra mon konkotra parliament na monye emra ne hyehyeye emfa emaye. So let it be known. Say for me, even though me support near omoye, it is not illegal. In tiamra oh baby, it is their democratic right. As to how they will practice it, up to them. And memo be answer nyana join say obi expressing the grievance, a demonstration, a boycott, a petition, a bibi for the comfort of somebody. Me we are there amendment yase na me peno. Okwanya me faso a we be feeling uncomfortable na dia wo ye no wajai no. That's what I would do. And that's exactly what the minority members in parliament are doing. What I will appeal and say, as I said, the only way out of this is a dialogue, engagement. Say you better negotiate, you better consult with them, try to understand them where they are coming from. Say you in case no you should understand it. Say the processes are leading to the prosecution of the case and MONTIE now you would how do we solve these issues? But this attitude of say obi expressing the grievance, your fool said that the person is a devil, and then we want to take a position against the people, hostile position against them. No, me, it doesn't solve conflict. As obia, at least, many a little knowledge about how to resolve conflict and its associated issues are a banning there. I will not encourage anybody who will stand anywhere and begin to be pontificating and condemning. It is wrong. And solve a problem. No? You hear members of parliament, everybody in parliament, in any case. Ababe told you, say, Ebra ye can say minority for a boycott because of Jachikwe's in case any other two a come. More majority members of parliament, you are doing more than boycott. More than there is even more than boycott. Minority for ni ho amusumu ni ho. Omo baswa musumu ni ho. So what exactly are our members of parliament doing to us? So generally there is a general problem in the attendance of members of parliament. And that's what you should look at and deal with. Na nya nia obi say me grievance nti no ordinary grievance na ba beto abonten say this is my grievance and nothing na there me instead of really looking at how we will resolve the grievance and as any on be negotiate and I engage to come to a compromise position we are there doing politics and playing with it atwe mienu anasa anwansa anasa asono mienu omunya ntokwa eyensensan na ehunu amane. So let Ghanaians understand that. Na yemfre afanu ni nyina call them out to tell them say you are there for the purpose of making laws, deliberating on issues, providing oversight on government and representing us. These 4 main functions are there or parliament no. Your grievances can be there. As members of parliament and representatives of the people no. Solve those grievances and address them amicably. In any case, a political party in a day, members of parliament and members of parliament the party's position, and in most cases, members of parliament advance, but it cannot override the national interest. You should look at it from the context of nation first, state first, and sana in because of many knew our party in Niho. If you want no more major, we see it on our parliament. No more campaign, a campaign. They should advise themselves.
Okay.
One more so I say, more grievances. Our grievances, the state and against them. So they want to express the grievances. They should look at what they can do. No more to me as solve a problem no amicably. Na aboaye me nyina ye to me a benefit. Yes, it is their right. It is within their democratic practices. So to me adopt any principle and any practice. Normally they express your grievances, but consider no more senia on beye na Ghana ye nyina ye ho atoye.
Medansi Felix Mantema member of Sukeke na mintiu. That this issue ekoso wo ye mrashebejimi Mrashebeja for a dom kumano teach you that the NDC minority boycotting parliament and no omo assassin tactics no and of course you tie a leader that case la to forcing and central for some or the 2 general brown in central for 18 komono in 70 bia or can HSS CCR they omo adopt to a new tactics yentino I remember na you sorry
our position. The first one was the first option. And that was the beginning. In the coming days, you will see more. And that's why I'm saying all options are on the table. I will not disclose the details to you. But let's wait and see. It is now cooking.
We are waiting and we will see too. We are waiting. What's it? Okay. All right. KK, Mami, too. Yes, sir.
I think mebo your leadership abaso. Mebo Dr. Tuforsen Abaso, Mebo ni Deputy Honorable Kofibo Abaso, Mebo Honorable Agboagyye Abaso, Mabo Honorable Ibrahim Mustafa Abaso, Nama Sanso Abo Honorable Comfort Doyu Abaso, Nama Bo minority ni nyina Abaso. This is NDC party ni a friend comradeship no eno nie. Nti yese ka se comradeship tire se uwo homa unia. That is what we call comradeship. Into your NDC for you can say a comrades are. This is clear signal of the comradeship. Send your party no. Your befe na the late Rollins a party no. So we believe in comradeship. You see, this Judiciary issue no. Young NDC as a party and the minority in parliament believe that it is not prosecution, it is persecution. So until say court no ni attorney general ebe who say in the history of Ghana yen such a court or presiding over daily cases, especially on a member of parliament. You didn't call Supreme Court. Supreme Court say the elections was null and void. You call back to Asenof. You call to Waba. The people of Asenof, Asan Kasa say, this is the man that we still need. Waba. Aba ni say there be ne bonjo ni yem ɔne Judge Kwesi betwe na abo so. And you see a can seminar. Some people feel say bia yen pegana ye. But remember, Akwesi say the Attorney General is called Minister for Justice. Onya Minister for MPP or Nana Dankwa Kufuado. Or your Minister for Justice. It's in the salary. Ne duani odi, ne ka ochi, ne officer condition bono. Ne nkrofo ye duani wo fie ma no. Ene ne diam di bibia obetumi dia ye edwuma no. Eye Ghana for ene ye taxes. Ene ye de saade no ma no. Enti se Attorney General wo court no ko catch court say court mesrew fitie na ekọ no Judge Kwesi matter no yen try no on daily basis na court ni jitum na se sa Attorney General we believe say under Aisha 1 ono ba ye be poto yensuo ono ene ye wo nkola sebi omu tedua ye ni ho sebi omu eni efrefra in especially areas ye galamse wo ho. Why? Because the effect of Aisha 1 ejumo oye no are affecting the ordinary citizens emma. Attorney General say enu die ohun ye omutumi file bibi a friend nolly prosecute ejai Aisha 1 MPP 4 tax eko Kumasi eko bro omo nipa eko court emo ko ransack court no. Attorney General file bibi a friend no nolly prosecute say assembly ni ho. But eye NDC ni na Judge Kwesi die Attorney General say yam prosecute no de bia. Now you see Akwesi what you say about CCR? Do you know that the court has adjourned the matter from 25th? Once 25th or say a daily basis. Yes, say tenancy de bia. So you aware. Trial no will go on every day. The court says that on 25th, Tuesday, no, we are not going to have a trial. We are going to trial it on 26th. The question is why? It is a culture say a persecution and your prosecution. You should understand our tactics. On 25th, Tuesday, no, can oforiata abam rasha bedroom. In the budget, media budget. They need the minority in parliament. So then court must adjourn 25th. Not 25th, you know, they want to see us in parliament. Then 26th, we will proceed to court. That is the latest information. So the question is, Yakacha will say, it is the doing of the government and it's a persecution and not prosecution. These are clear signs. Because court, they say, Ojitu musi entra ni debia. Yen say, sa debia trial no. The court cannot do that. We feel that the court is acting in a bad faith. So we are pleading to the court, say, yes, they can try him once in a week, twice in a week. We don't have any problem. But on daily basis, he needs to be in parliament and represent the good people of Asenof. Na nipa no odi ni kojina court de bia obeye den wa representing in Crawford no. And minority, we are concerned. And to say the minimum PPP ni kan no. What NDC is doing, it is constitutional. It is part of their standing orders. It is not illegal. So why is MPP crying? Almost 138. Parliament, uformi Quorum. According to Abudulai and Attorney General, no, Quorum is about 98. Into 98 people, MPs were parliament. What for me Quorum anameboa? What for me Quorum with 138 na munya mwejume? Why do you need NDC at this time? Why? Why do you need NDC at this time? Why? Because ubisa mini ane kaye. Omudi Baumiechi ye campaign. Omudi Alankashi ye campaign. Omudi Dr. Koto Efri ye campaign. So they don't even have time to come to parliament to come and do the job. And they expect us because please, we are telling them that the odi actually on one of the ones ever. So Akwesi, this is a latest information. We are journalists. Try and find out from your platforms or any place. Said you make an say on 25th. Kenoforiata had media budget, but Judge Kwesi in court.
Okay.
Yes, you umbra parliament. The next day, non-court. And I am saying, to say the leader Akano, that as for our taxes, At the say the echo war, Yamashan was a dempa, and we will show everybody why NDC we are doing what we are doing, and we'll continue to stand by Honorable Judge Kwesin morning, afternoon, and evening. I want to also tell the MPP people that if they want to do business in Parliament, they have 138. They can prosecute their business.
May I say that's KK of the NDC. Maming Bra also. Naminti Yao. So in your war. Yao. Yes, sir.
May I say, first of all, PPP communications officer. He made mention that there should be a democratic principle. There's no other place you can find democracy when a group of people decide to implement their constitution. Our constitution in MPP tells us at every time, and that is the constitution of MPP. So if you want to talk about democracy, I don't know, outside your constitution that governs your party, you can do anything you would want to call that a democracy. Second, you as a friend, my brother KK alluded that Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo would want us to have a regional-based election. Please, it's not true. Nana Dankwa has never said in any way that he would want MPP as a political party to go have elections.
I'm going to station.
Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Kambe Biada say Obepe say MPP for. Yebekwa to about mantem mu eneni gada mo amodam petition ko na mo amadwenkyere party ni kra na o party ni nkase yekoto aba amo na mo de adwenkyere aba lezanse yeji ododo amammu ne kabimanke edinti na party na nkasa petifa zo ene wo mo tenase na amadwene ho se de menu anu mo ken emno krebi wa na krebi nim I don't know the beauty of democracy. Now back on issues. First of all, NDC for say in their right they have adopted the strategy to say among making sure that there will be an impediment to parliamentary proceedings. A can be parliamentary proceedings encore. He has cited a friends at the most case that speaks about a friends a quorum that your numbers is more than 98 that originally gives us per our standing orders the my quorum. So MPP should go to parliament and do it. We will do the same. But the one thing that MPP for a bit me assured the head this is that look. Our constitution and the laws of Ghana, for that matter.
Adana Obano, I sing Manso Asene across so for you no more catch us over the Cabrofana.
Yes,
I send men cry and pay yaw.
Ragos, if I tell me. The met me a can at Reminia cake and say, O Mamumra, una make catch or make catch. They make catch because don't end this now. May come and this for that say, Emra walk cromwa, a set Sebu. Who KK Aoka say ye the Ghana for sika taxes and the 2 before can't Amombesen co parliament and some crona and a send this for one so a 2 years in the 2 can't almost also Moko Masabu Muja a Sabu Croco de John Subaya Mafato. Now, just a question. Mira, my person over Tiasia say a sin of for no one important say. Ora just a question won't go to the Swaban, Sabu. Ojina mrano ewo high court enya de ada wo nim se owura no ensem mienu ane ye de to no so na a friend say ejina ba ko Supreme Court ni fa edika na ba se wamfa kwan papa so ana ye to so aba moba ye mrase bedwani nti yenyi mfiri mrase bedwam emra krona na sama na konya se onsan jina bio ana se no fo na so nim. So owura ni jira mra no a emra ni di ana omoto no so aba enti anya de na ase no fo no enim enti se na be ya mo beta mo se mbodo mo boni pa adwene ho e ka se obi na on pese obema oja owura jaji gwesi egwe na dwompa to nyesa ase no fo na ka mo koto aba no no won important se owura no ojina mra no a emra ni di and obroni can be there. There has been an already precedent adie wa ye ka bi esida nyesa bi nsida Emra na NDC for Eddie Ora Adamu Sakande Ejina Court. Say or kita a friend is saying Krata Tezo or ye English Bruni Kromini or Burkina ni or Saya Ghana ni no enti ye ni fi parliament. Ama ye sanding say as had no yen a friends amamo or bomber or a criminal antino. Yan fan 12 years no. Emra modern con some ran and ne. Ora that question so. Parliament, friends, the Supreme Court, etimi ankaza a kwan of faso edi MP no Supreme Court na Canada se waka na wagye atum ama no kra ono agye atum asa gozi amanya nkra afro dia ene de mamosem amamoesem na account yentimi ye de emfiri ho ye kasai ogina court ni lead counsel Tatugata etwitwaja enti yamamra no nya adwuma samra na se ye na Ghana ni bia se ye betena na ye bedi emra zo be law abiding citizen elise me yaw ye de samra no di ma me ye law abiding ye reject question onso nsemra no wonim okogina okobonto ase ye nto no so aba oka ne pefe se onim se ogina mra no ni di enti enya ne ana sebio ye nuanom ma wo dom kuma fe mbeka se in a spirit of solidarity ntino ye nkomra se bedwom mate one people ni bia keka se one day one kokura mpo na se NDC for to abana so Ghana for se Ghana for to abana mu nko ba se bedwom amope it's good as the spirit said aminu can at the spirit of friends comradeship they decide not to friends say adhere to principles and therefore they would want to do anything provided that the standing orders in parliament permit them. So be it any problem. They should go out, but what you bet me against Attorney General no real Godfred or Dame and then pam for now Mujina Supreme Court no High Court no. Woman make sure say baby emrano and the emrane can them to the letter. Se efata se owura Jatikwesi edafiasia. Want me nya ho hwe. Yeah, ambekọ ye be yanko parliament e de betwam. Wo sha assess on call a friend say court. Wo sha say amoboi court. The day di kan NDC 137 members of parliament amukojina high court. There tosu bio almost 68 of them ekwaye. Enra 5 of them po amonu. Enti Jatikwesi ya na gba ya gbo na bambe semrani dina. And some Sasabio and money didn't answer as a say or Kofiasia. Minya shows our makers of my jama as members of parliament. Echo dance, I'm on any dance. I'm not sure. Sir, a friend says Sabio, you're a doctor. I took what Kesley, I took Hayford. Is that a name? Forcing. Obejana Juma was a member of parliament or ne or Raja question. Sabio, on a co if he has it. Some running in Edinidia. It's media. It means a Toba daddy. And yet, the electorate, friends and the High Court, at the Yama Jume, definitely will find finality to it. And yes, Ram, the Sabrani Dua. Same solidarity now. One movie by Amukaza Juma Kramunyabio. Amu Concotina Sabio, baby cry, you don't run back on. Amu got now. Now, say, and ya as someone. And now, who did the Samra now, Mawa and Nawaba Mrasebejani. Emrana etre kwan waketu ya no kaza mo ya toka mam sabi on this my friends and my minority for no Ghana ento ka asema edan amude nya Ghana netua enya wo bra kwese me ne wo ene yampafo wa yen to won ketekete ye ene de tu amu na aka wagas obi a Ghana mra enya mpipi mra ene ni di Ghana mra na ni di ntesa ansa wo de wo say in a spirit of comradeship won call parliament we adopt strategies and processes is found within the remit of your standing orders, so you find us those means to boycott parliamentary settings. Yes, sir, that is their myth. And then on the 26th issues, please, the government of Ghana do not determine how the court offends and procedure. Let me tell you, the judiciary has their independence, and they decide a first one say judiciary no High Court presiding judge no for say enyame pa brada omuntimi tampacho don't come and link it to a friend saying yera finance minister mrasha bedun akwakwo ebe declare immediate by friends a review budget. This date has been there before your a friend is saying a sin of it yes wrong. And second, as per design and upon na me name in your garden another TV station me pamacho say na mo try to woo the heart of people against Aisha Wan's issue and whatever it is, the deformities that are coming out of Galamsey site and all that. The criminality of Jatikwesi has nothing to do with the null prosecutor that was filed by friends the Attorney General. If a buying full say, ye nyam fasobia or Jatikwesi cases at a point in time, we will do it. And yeah, NDC for Nebeka a buying way say filed null prosecutor because unya mfaso bia also. And I said there's a case bia wo maman bia no mfaso bia no you be file no prosecute. And mfaso also there's precedent. I was say yeah deterrent ye on ye ma be da wa be amamresem ebebo emu a wo ma wan ya madwen se amo asobrache sunsun be fa so I was say nya mra ye bibidi si wa o ayen kaedum that's the correct way ayen kaedum ama bi mo so wo ye wadwen se wo de okrom awote no wo be fa mra de ase odwuma wo bon so ade ya mekoye ebi esipan mra ho eti MPP government MPP lawyers a friend is saying we will support it every day. They can decide not to go to parliament again. Verdict ne ba na ni dia. Then they will follow him to there.
Me da say. Mamin can comment kakra memra na pin for menji mo closing remarks on the and comment and pay our discussions. So Coleman San Pilatio says Dr. Baumia has worked closely with all religious leaders over the past 6 years. Testimonies from many Christian leaders about him are there for all. Many Christian leaders and among his closest advisors. The point is, Coleman San Kwesi, did Kwabena understand what you read about that Muslim group alleged to be financing Dr. Bamia's campaign? When you ask him, could it also be the NDC? He cunningly swerved talking about what Mpieni and Kennedy Ejapon said. What kind of hypocrisy is this? Please find out how can those of us in the diaspora also contribute to the BMW campaign. That's Onel Amponsa Amsterdam and all the way by. Onel, you as an MPP member, you can't find out. You share that way you want to make you give me this job, make I do. Go find your thing yourself. You don't know how you. Okay, you send the money to me. Send it to my mobile, and then I'll forward it to Dr. Bamian. You people for send the money to me. There comes and I say Dr. Bamian Sabe come. Who say yes? Family, Modeba. I say I believe in Reverend Alaji Dr. Bamian to turn things around. Right, boy. Israel Lomnava and Odifri. He's not a reverend. Stop that. Even though I read it for you, stop that. Because I want to correct you. Why do you say he's a reverend? Also, sorry. Now, if you're be a reverend. It's not a reverend. That's not a reverend. You know, you're not anymore. We're out in the Bible tree. You're not any reverend. Who a reverend is?
Who a reverend is? Everybody is a reverend.
The harmful electioneering campaign message, the MPP flag bearer race hotens up. Some aspirants have adopted a strategy that seeks to hurl pebbles into the NPP political landscape. KK address so besianse and odiwe fi and odibai. All right. Yampon. Yes, sir. Maybe chato.
Yeah, I'm the chato. Minua din yaw. Kasana me hwe ni din. Onim 2015, 2016. I'm a media, I'm a MPP4. When we were all in opposition as minority parties. I'm afraid the way I normal Kasa, and then when power came to their side, the way almost see Kasa. I'm afraid the way I mean NDC, the way no more power, no more so Kasa 10 times. Then yeah, almost see Kasa. It's a progressive people's party. We need power. You see, sometimes, you say about brebre. I know brebre ma ba eto. And na de kasa de any nipa kasa sebe omote asentem. But say ye adwene say to me we yensamunti. You be bia we don't care. We feel say what they like, they should do. They cannot detect what we should do. Now, we are becoming autocratic in some sense. Sometimes you should look at the issue and be principled over them. Now, you should send you be reconcile and put the entire nation together and move forward as one people. It's not many President Kufuor do baby no assisi signpost or baby one people, one nation. Ebrani and Golden Jubilee. No. One people, one nation. One people, one nation. Me who baby a signpost BSC and I me dead. I deliberately took a number of them into consideration. But see upon the current dispensation, power for Kwasi. Osho the way I am croffu ya to me abedi o munsemu kasanes and yomusi your madia. It began with the NDC people. Because some time ago I listened to Fifi Kote nomini some nambi tiana makumas. Hey, it's ye nipa ba kwa ye o mind ba kwa ye po mani ye ni. And NPP form more abemu eye. No difference. No difference. They don't care. Power to me are consuming one many one. I'm for say they are above everybody. But to me, a movie o shachane kakra ebe to afri utri so akwa she di power fro. Ebe yo one be nyan say ochina by 2025 that Progressive People's Party and they vote to me, and I'm wondering what we will do. Of course, but Mamadi chat to on. This Nigerian David Hunyainde or whatever the name is. My own rubbish the tweet, you know. Only say, yeah, don't just rubbish it. Say a serious nation be a anka National Investigative Bureau, ne National Security. And they are doing the underground work to investigate. When we say political parties cannot be funded by foreigners, it's against the political parties' law. And if such an allegation comes out, not say you babble rubbish, they try to meet one miracles interview, attempt to discredit David now or they as someone better hormone. I decided to read a little about David. And you could see the works he has done. He has done a lot. You're one of the credible journalists in Nigeria. He owns a media house. There, publicly, they know what they do. He does. Nigeria. And then, me follow about ACF, no so, Ariwa Consultative Forum. No. Say a remnant of Northern People's Party or Nigeria. Party the good no turning into a forum. The same yanka and NDC for a party ni gua na saomo. Whatever the forum no. Because it means ready by different. Whatever the forum.
But Jao party now.
And they are very influential in Nigeria. Nyomu bekano politically. Of course, you can't joke with it. Now, Sad David recently, we saw publish about Tinubu, they do citizenship.
Yeah.
Our Twitter, you tweets are the evidence count. But the evidence count, Twitter a blocking accounts. Say evidence no they ban private information to ultimate publishing. So we shouldn't underestimate the allegation now. It's a serious. All we can do, yes, the outfit can issue a release to dissociate themselves, deny and whatever they can do that. But let us, as a serious nation, look into it critically because it will have several security implications. Your democracy now.
Medasi.
Okay. Me kind be the daybreak or say Cecilia Dapa storms court today over $1 million and yes it is so theft case by maid. Inti Cecilia Dapa reporting the maid send maid a Riano $1 million. Inti paper mo ene. Inti bibisa me who question say inti Honorable Cecilia Dapa ye Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources no. Ne dem ye bank na sika ne fa woni dem na ye fa no ye free ni bank account mu because so ko report say afa ni $1 million he ne fa $1 million ni free ye ni made no it me be say $1 million ye fa free he yet chroma say no make catch say honorable Ablakwa de na 20,000 Ghana cedis
Oh, the car boot.
50,000 Ghana cedis. I want the car boot. You find washing bay. Meboa. 50,000 Ghana cedis. No. Adi omuchi omuye MPP for any journalist for omuye a black wa ukroma no. As we Ghana ska. Omuchi honorable black wa say wo format said ye we Ghana sika 50,000 Ghana cedis. We are talking about $1 million. And yes, it is so. $1 million made afa. If I were the fee. Minka ye, me say headline na me who is here. Minka story no. It is a $1 million when you save mu when you fee according to the paper neka. Special prosecutor to all heading. Because ni pay saying. Cecilia da pani pay saying. Oba bemu no enyo mo na no mo nam street so mo gi 1 cedi nto boa si enfambo o mo campaign na no mo ba bemu a o mo tumi nya ministers tumi nya $1 million de to o mo save mu them. Journalists, you people are quiet in this country. People are quiet in this country. This matter. Afe no abrakwa de no nsa abrabo ase. Yes, ye ni abrakwa mra abrakwa no. Cecilia Dapa na bi abrakwa ye juma. You see. No. You want to do comparison. You see, it is not about baby awaye juma. No. It is not about baby awaye juma. Is a former member of parliament. Me say it is not baby awaye juma. Minister under she was a minister under President Kufuor. Do you know 1 million? Do you know 1 million? Do you know 1 million? No, but do you know $1 million in this country? Nobody has worked to gain. But you know $1 million. What are you telling me? Not just telling me that in Ghana here, nobody. So $1 million than the fee in that account. This is a person who in private and public life. Because working for more than 35 years. What are you talking about? That account. What are you talking about? So because but you see, from a closing remarks, in all this, in all this, so many are saying about Nigeria, dear. Omabeka say enya no kray aban we die gold for deben buy almost say enya no kray yakom na no kray. I am not surprised, and at the end of the day me de manu besi wajachi kwesi matter ne so a oti he kan no me say 25th Tuesday ebe ye ba be ye media budget yes majachi kwesi enko court uncle 26th and we will support our minority that say that day finance minister bebano omo to be boycott akebe me
me da say need 100 points na Ghana Montie suno asiogwe my menji closing remarks in fee yaw so me ba be hu nu twede kra wo ha sei na yaw
bragwezi me ne baby ode kwa no pay there look madam maza so nim Cecilia Dapa maza ma me na wo kana sem no abeje mebu no abeje Obi wabo in public and private life for 40 years he's been working. You cannot because of political expedience one better now between a boss. I told you that when they were going into election 2016 they were begging for money. It matters. Did you ever see Cecilia? It matters. Is it because she's a politician and so you can think that
it matters.
Please, menko ho. Jai.
Okay.
Jai.
Cancel.
What I say?
Cancel.
Bragwesi, say MPP political leaders na mo abontina amoye amopase ye to onso aba no ye besre de na ye de ano atum na ne se ye pawan chowa amoma amukasa ehonya de enti ye wia afa na ye ba beko
Mpacho I'll walk you out.
I would also put my
seminar will cancel my chair. I'll walk you out.
I'm pleading to you. See a court, I plead to court. If you plead to judge, doesn't mean say judge. I saw from your court.
Who of any cake kabobo?
Mpacho, when you say
keke, mama kama sem. Say me de manu beto minua PPP ni nasem no ka kromwa. Na yem pese e beti extremism. Se bedu brebi na bona brebi amon pese asumdwie beba omanmu na hoye beba de. Say ya gro cry ye din ye de for one down. Yentimi so nka se yen intelligence unit na okromwa no atiada so. Say National Bureau of Investigation Bureau na mo ye adwuma amon fa mo adwuma nye de emeto abonten so we na ye de ye menye sure say national security for no so ye am adwuma magidi say anokwasem bi wo owura ne nsem na ode aba beto adwa na me wo gidie wo ye friends bi na anim say amo ye mu empensempe na say do kra bi wo ma amo de betu dwa na say there has been any outlay of finances saying that owura no allegena menim say perpetrators amo anam amsa so a sa na ema iba kromu ano emra ne wo mbedi enti no I can assure him say the intelligence unit the Ghanaians it has to do with Ghanaians the assurance should be given to Ghanaians say bibia de oye neni oho eba kromu da ban we nya de
medasi papa na na mpese busa Felix mi busa asemi minim insincerity ujidi said Dr. Bami Obeji fan bisa from the Islamic group knowing very well sir I'm not knowing very well sir this could land you into trouble.
Oh no, but say omo madare say discover Dr. Baumia. The owo ne handles.
Okay.
Any idea how and these people the way they operate, you know, they operate like a snake.
Yeah.
Smart ways. And they know say it's yamra. But politicians want money to finance their campaign. And you know, maybe say no. And you should move any but me point in a say ye jana sani and you so want it. And that one you lose yourself unguarded. You mean say waje. Una oka. On outfit abeka say bibia sa enye dey nc but me point yes say let the state security agencies NIB national security enkom because say America na UK say we was here fan use this how the person making the allegation, you know, evidence are one but this an come draw that
okay
now say anka secret service o draw that ayen hwehwe ma per evidence kakra even if it is not true it is true they know how to deal with it and then Trump after say well leave office. So I think we should take interest in it because of security reasons.
Okay. May that say, well, time to go. A brass will see anybody. We're keeping the house pumping this morning as we're checking out. Rhythm is a dancer. Snap. What's your boy of the MPP in Can? Belongs to the communication team, and Emmanuel Anyima KK, also of the communication team of the NDC, and Felix Montie, PPP Director of Communication. We're friend of house music. House music. Rhythm is a dancer. Snap there. You can feel it, people feel it. Rhythm is a dancer. Rhythm. You can feel it, people feel it. Rhythm is a dancer. All right, so could you dami ado time Chiano pay the bread today Thursday, tomorrow Friday, and that'll be the end of the week for at least Ghana Montie. We praying and we trusting the Lord Almighty. Watch now, Kwanya Hodi wa minim so babe kansa na we teach me the AB. And And now Safu and Frema Bank also on social media. Eto Niama Peti, Yedo so I said, now, Miss Odis, you not say yes, a branch of transit bosco, or Abbey Humunyum, Aqua Copim a year, Premtobre, and pay not say, the Premtobre Casebono at the Abramo Ewojumediesu. If you did so, I must say, Yamidi who charm me, Kwasi ABOAGYE Medin. Me that's it. One to me can make call. Sugar Daddy, what a doctor. I remember Muso.